All right, guys, before we jump into this podcast with the Hodge Twins, which I couldn't be more excited for, these guys are hilarious. If you don't know who they are, you definitely will dig them after this show. Dropping tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, while you guys are listening to this, we have the Keto Kid shirts dropping, the dad hats and Keto Kid and regular Fire and the Kid. The original Abbott Kenny tanks are as well dropping. And then Special K made her very own women's gear and tanks and tees. So look for that, guys. tfatkcom today, 5 p.m. Pacific. Callan, before we go into this, man, something's been killing me. I see what's going on online. Obviously, I have all these people tagging me, DMing me, what Shane Carwin said on Reddit. So I'm going to address this and nip it in the butt right now. Shane's been on Reddit. It's either Shane or his manager. In this case, I believe it is Shane. But when Shane was fighting, his manager did most of the work. He used to manage me, and I fired him because he did a terrible job, if I'm being honest. Shane stuck with him. That's fine. That's your opinion. You're entitled to make whatever decision you want. Shane had a great career. Shane's been on Reddit. Again, I don't know if it's actually Shane or if it's his manager. Shane's been on Reddit a lot. AMA, you know how that beautiful community is.
Yeah,
some people like us, some people hate us, right? So some troll gives Shane basically a summary of what I said about Shane fighting. What did I say? I said Shane could knock out anyone in the heavyweight division. He could go from sitting at his desk and knock somebody out.
And he's not an underdog.
He's not an underdog. He could beat Stipe, Verdum, any of these guys. He'd knock them clean off the fucking out of the octagon straight from his desk job. I said cardio. I have no idea what his cardio is like. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not hating. I said USADA. If he can pass USADA, that's a big deal because people are testing positive for fucking coffee. People are testing positive for taking supplements from GNC, from bodybuilding.com. It's so strict. It also does Shane. It puts more matchups favorable. It's an advantage for him because, like I said,
he's such a genetic freak.
How many times I support Shane? How many? I said if out of anyone, he's been tested every single fucking fight.
Yeah, you said that.
I know the guy like a brother. So for him to even engage in this sort of hate and lash out at me is ridiculous. I text Shane. I called Shane. Ball's in your court. You basically did what most guys shouldn't do. You took what a troll gave you about a short clip of what I said and summarized it.
You've never said he did steroids. I mean, never, not privately, and you've never said anything but great things.
He's passed every single test. He's a genetic freak.
But you've also been nothing but supportive and admiring of him, and you've never said anything.
Listen, I know he's going through a lot, so I'm just gonna nip in the butt. He knows I love him. I support him, whatever he wants to do. Good luck with everything. He has my number. I'd appreciate if he doesn't go on blogs, chat rooms. If he has an issue, he has my fucking number. Shane's like a brother to me. That's all I'll say there. Good luck, my man. Boom. Let's jump into this Hodge Twin podcast.
Yes. Hodge Twins. Yeah, listen up, man. The swole just doubled up in this biatch.
I say tripled.
And the guy meter's hitting red hot. We got the Hodge Twins up in the house.
Up in the house?
Yeah, I speak.
I'm sorry, guys. Because what's your ethnicity?
They're African.
He's gonna throw around a little bit of.
They got some.
Oh, what's up, dog? He never talks like that.
They got some.
Just because you guys are here.
Well, they got some African American.
We're at the airport, and he's like, "Yeah, man, this shit's crazy." And a black security guard walks by, and he's like, "What's up, motherfucker?" Like, dude, you can't do.
I'm a man of the people, as they say. Hey, guys, I want to start this off with. Well, I got just one problem I have. You cannot refer to a man's piece as a mushroom tip.
Of course you can.
Come on.
Why not?
Especially ours.
I mean,
You ought to see the head on that bitch.
I don't know.
It's mushroom color.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Got a nice shaft, got a big old head on it.
Yeah,
Angry
Got a
head, I
nice
feel
big
like.
full ball, you know?
Yeah, like a doorknob.
Yeah, some doorknob action.
like exactly like a doorknob. I was telling them before you came in. I was doing some research on these guys. I was trying to figure out what makes you guys so funny and really successful. Mm-hmm. And you guys are, and I mean this in the best way because me and Bryan describe ourselves like this. You're just a couple of idiots, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching these fucking two eat beef tips from Captain D.
Is that what we do?
And I was watching, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Dude, he's eating a chicken sandwich. He's going, yeah, gains. This is how I get my gains. And he goes, yeah. And he tells, well, that's my best friend right there.
Yeah.
That was fucking
and
beautiful.
obviously the number one thing when people ask us how did we get here, it's chemistry, man. You cannot there's nothing. Obviously, you're twins, so you're gonna have chemistry. If you don't, you guys are just bad people.
You can't fake that.
And we have a lot of chemistry. We love each other to death, but we still getting fist fights, man.
No, you don't.
We was out in the middle of the fucking street on what was it, Mother's Day? Fucking throwing blows.
Come on, man.
I was gonna kill this
Over
motherfucker.
what? Because it's your business partner.
I forget. I think we were stressed out, and I was like, "Fucking, I'm just gonna kill this motherfucker."
So I go home, my shirt's all ripped up. I got a knot on my head. Keith's like,
But you know what? He dropped me off in the middle of nowhere. Get the fuck out of my car. But we got the car to fight.
Yeah.
Right? So we're standing. It's like a dark street in fucking Virginia, so there's no lights. There's raccoons and shit out there, and it just leaves me out there. And when the cars come, I'm like, it's fucking dark as shit out here.
Scared.
And so I'm walking, and he comes back 5 minutes later. Get the fuck in the car.
You're part of my business.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the problem is that you can't, like he and I, it doesn't work without the other.
Yeah.
So I'm married. I'm attached at the hip to this giant over here.
Yeah.
So no matter what kind of fights we get into, the show must go on. It doesn't really matter. I don't give a fuck if you had sex with my wife and my kid.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'd be like, if I had a kid, first of all, I wouldn't mind having your kid because I like the genetics, but also, I'd probably be like, fuck, dude,
come on, man, don't do it again.
And now we got a show on Monday, fuck this, and I'd be all mad at you for a while, but then I'd get over it.
But for you guys are even closer because you're twins and your family. There's no quitting family. Like you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. You really can't.
But fighting each other must be like fighting
It's
yourself.
crazy. It's
like
crazy funny.
yourself.
Like in an hour, we're laughing. Like we had just gotten into a little cubicle office, right? We had moved our t-shirt business in there, and eventually just outgrew the office, and we're in that sweating, fucking just going at it.
Right.
We throwing blows to whole t-shirt shop inside this office.
Messed up.
And it's all over the place. I walk outside, right? People's like, what the fuck is going on in there?
Should have never let these black motherfuckers move in here because we're the only black people that ever in that fucking.
I knew we shouldn't have leased this fucking building to them.
This white woman had this look and said, fucking niggas, man.
I don't think so. She was probably like, those fucking cappuccino-colored, blue-eyed, muscular
She wants in.
gods.
She wants in.
Those guys better not fuck me together. I'll be mad.
Let's back up a little bit.
Sorry.
You guys got your start how exactly? Because I went through all your backgrounds, but this dynamic, this comedy duo, these meatheads, like this doesn't work if you're two skinny white guys. It really doesn't. It's not funny to me. The reason it works is because no one would expect this out of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like people when they meet me, like it's a meathead with tattoos and his fucking ears look like tortellinis. Well, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the shark off Shark's Tale. You know where he paints himself as the dolphin just to because he doesn't feel like a great white. So I feel like you guys are very similar in this aspect because you come off as meatheads when you first come in. You know, obviously good looking dudes. But you guys, you're bros. You know what I'm saying? So how did you guys transition from being bros to straight up entertainers and making money at it?
Dude, it's crazy. It was all by mistake, really. It wasn't really planned. I mean, we was insurance adjusters down there in Costa Mesa for AAA at the time.
That's fun.
Right, which really, I'm not going to drop a F-bomb. No, it fucking sucked, right?
You can. You can.
And I went to Kevin. I was like, hey, man, let's start a YouTube channel, you know? It'll be fun.
No, you didn't say it like that. You said, let's be comedians.
Oh,
I looked at him, I'm like, thought we was going to be CPAs, you fuck. It's like, get away from my fucking desk and stress the fuck out.
Yeah, because we had 4-year degrees in accounting, never used them. Well, I used them, but when we got there,
I said, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
And our personalities didn't fit with those people. They didn't like my cock jokes and all that stuff. Didn't work out.
Couldn't
But anyway,
talk.
we started a
Mushroom tip.
YouTube channel. And the first video we ever put up was on Christmas Day. We had no subscribers or anything. And our first comment was, what kind of fucking losers uploads a video on YouTube on Christmas Day with no subscribers?
Legit point.
And then he says, this video sucks, by the way.
Oh, yeah, because YouTubers are so friendly. Yeah, they're so friendly on there.
But we were just trying to, I knew people was making money. I wasn't really trying to make a lot of money. I just wanted to keep my car. My car was getting ready to get repossessed.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to keep my wife happy. I wanted to fix her hair and get a dress for her.
For sure, and being a CPA.
We had no idea it was going to turn into
But so the idea of the videos came from where? Because because I look at the videos and it's just you guys doing everyday shit, or obviously with now you have fans, which you didn't at first, and you guys answer the questions, which it's hilarious. But
ask Hodge Twins.
Yes, it's the best. So now, but before that, whose idea? Like, how'd you guys come up with the videos? Because there's so much content out there. I don't give a fuck how you two look. It's hard to stand out, man.
Yeah,
right.
Well, it's crazy. Well, we started what was a current events channel, right?
Right.
And everybody's like, "Hey, do you guys work out? Why don't you start a workout channel?" So we started that. And then people's like, "I really would like y'all's perspective on relationships and dating." So we started that channel. It was like a product of our fans. Yeah,
you could see it. And one of the things that I noticed is that you obviously, as silly as you are, you're pretty disciplined. Because you gotta be.
Gotta be.
Like, I mean, looking at your bodies, looking at the way you keep yourselves in shape, that's not easy. That takes work.
Yeah.
And in fact, he even said, he goes, these guys are going to be, we got to get in the studio early because I guarantee they're going to be early. You just knew they were going to be early.
Yeah, because they're professionals. Yeah, for sure. Coming from Tyga. And that's Brian's phone on.
Right.
I have Billy Ocean as soon as you're ready.
I love Billy Ocean.
Well, I don't know why it happened.
This happens once every 4 shows. What were we talking about being disciplined, though?
Billy Ocean is the
I don't know
shit.
why that happened, though.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is doing this.
Talking about a Jerry curl from hell was Billy Ocean.
Hell yeah.
Still playing. Hold on. Let me turn my phone on. I have no idea how it works. I got this Apple
Billy
Music.
Ocean. Sorry, fellas.
Some damn
nothing
Billy
like-
But
Ocean.
yeah, back to discipline. He's talking about discipline. But with you guys, you really got a huge following on bodybuilding.com, right? Like you're doing some work on there, and I think that fan base, like you developed this loyal fan base digitally, obviously, and on bodybuilding.com, and that translated over to your videos. I feel like they followed you over there.
Yeah, definitely. They followed all our channels.
But did you guys start as bodybuilders or fitness competitors, or what was it?
I wasn't really bodybuilder. I didn't never compete. I never really wanted to compete. I just wanted to look and feel better. You know? So,
and we just started a channel to help other people because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing when we started.
Yeah,
so
right.
we just wanted to keep other people from making the same mistakes we did, and we brought a comedic element to it, which people really like. Because most people on fitness on YouTube,
man, it's like watching
5 sets of 3.
Oh my God.
I always say that
No
there's room-
carb depletion. They look like
Yeah.
shit.
I always say
Seitan.
there's room for comedy everywhere.
Exactly.
Everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't care if it's a funeral or anything else. I think that especially if you are in a position of entertainment and you're able to do it, you should do it. It should be first.
And that's how
priority.
you guys stand out from the rest, because there's so many bodybuilding advice tips. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, being twins makes you guys stand out the way you guys look. But really, the X factor is the comedian.
Yeah. Everybody's doing the same thing. It's just the only thing that really got us out there more than other people is just the way we approach it. The way we deliver
And
it.
what else is going to go on now? So now you guys have all these followers.
You guys just started doing live shows, right?
Yeah.
What
we
are you
did
doing
our
here?
second show at the Improv last night.
So
Oh,
we
really?
got four shows on our belt.
And
We did a
whose idea was it to do the live shows?
I think it was both of us together, right?
Yeah. It was
both of us
We've
together.
been, thinking about it for a couple of years until we eventually got the courage to
Step
walk
on
out
a
there.
stage and do it.
that-
'Cause,
That's a big leap.
That's
Big
a
leap of
Oh
faith.
shit!
Different animal than being
walk out there, but it's like, okay, I paid my money. Make me laugh, bitch.
Go, bitch! I paid $25. I better see some shit right now.
Yeah, it was. Oh my god! The night before the first show, which was in January, I'd never had a panic attack. Never had anxiety issues. I woke up fucking 2 a.m, heart
Sweating.
racing.
Yeah.
I
Sweating.
said, "Keep, let's get the fuck out of here."
Dick hard as a rock, sweating.
Hey, man.
That's what I
I don't
do.
know about
was
that.
this big.
That's what I do.
I get, when I'm-
was this
Oh,
big.
yours
when I'm nervous,
introvert.
things shrink right down.
Oh, not mine.
I
My
got a-
dick. My dick.
I got a
hard as
mushroom
rock.
cap, not a mushroom tip.
Now, before you stepped on stage, do you guys have any prior? Like, did you play sports? Were you in front of a crowd in any facet before this?
we played basketball in high school, but that was
Okay, it doesn't count. What else you got?
I mean, that was nerve wracking too. It's about
basketball in high school?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I was shy.
I was shot dunking over everybody.
So that's even more impressive, because usually if you have a background, where you're performing some way, whether it's TV, live shows, crowds, football, basketball, baseball at a higher level, you're gonna have these huge crowds.
I hated public speaking.
Really?
Didn't have no experience. I was Man, I was so fucking shy in school. It's unbelievable.
What?
Yeah, the girl I lost my virginity to, I spoke 2 words to her.
Yeah.
God damn.
Just had that type of game, or you were just
My
so
eyes
good
got me in the bed.
Damn right his eyes got you to bed.
You're fucking right.
Yeah, and that mushroom kept, and those gains. And them fucking gains.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nuts.
Because me, I don't have the look. I got to pull rabbits out of hats. I got to bribe them with money. I'll pay your
You got to
rent.
juggle and shit.
do
You
all
got to
kinds of
do
shit.
the whole set for
Especially
a
as
bitch.
I'm older now. I'm like, don't worry about my wife and 2 kids. I'll talk to them.
We'll figure it out,
Yeah,
and then
don't
you
look-
then you do
don't
your
look at
hour
it.
special
Yeah,
live. Like
don't-
fuck it, all right, let's do it.
Watch my special. Don't look in that other room where the kids are sleeping. You know, that kind of stuff. Creepy. Creepy.
So, but that first show obviously went well. Otherwise, there's
Well, it went well.
no
It went
future.
really well.
It went well, and then you guys loved it right away.
Yeah, we like it. We really like it.
And what's the structure of the show? How are you guys doing it?
It's just a regular stand-up show, and we just talking about stories from my life. You know, growing up as kids, up until
setbacks,
now, setbacks and stuff like that.
setbacks.
Love that, man.
That's
A lot of
life is.
setbacks, man.
Yeah,
And-
I don't
and-
think there's
A lot of
anybody
setbacks.
successful. I don't think there's anybody successful who hasn't had a ton of setbacks. I almost feel like once you start to accept that everything is a setback,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just, even when you get to where you thought you wanted to be, it's always a new set of problems, or then you're worried about holding on to it, or then you're worried about how long is this going to last, or then you're worried about, I'm spending a lot of money right now, and if it goes away, I'm going to be, there's 1,000 issues, man.
Yeah,
But I almost feel like you almost need a continual setback to keep you motivated. Like, do you think, like, if I was thinking about this, if you gave me $30 million, it would be the worst thing in the world for my career. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might just hang out.
Your motivation be gone.
I think I might.
I don't
just
think
hang
so.
out. No,
I don't think so. I don't
I
do
guess
thi-
after a while
I don't
you'd be
do
like,
this for
fuck it.
money. I don't do the live shows for money. I don't give a shit about any of that. Could care less. Could care less about it. If you start doing it for money, you're in the wrong business.
I'm not doing it for money. I never have done any of this for money. I'm just saying, I think you need to feel. You just need to feel a little bit insecure about
But I think
what the
you look-
future's going to bring.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you look at successful people. It's never about the money. You look at Jerry Seinfeld. You
Yeah.
got Bill Burr, Joe Rogan. These guys have more money than God. They get better because no one gets into the
Yeah.
game because you want to make tons of money. It's It's great. You have a life. You know what I'm saying? It allows you just to focus on your craft. But if you're like, oh man, I'm gonna do this show because I get more money.
I want
instead of this
another
one,"
Tesla.
You're screwed.
Yeah, I think too. I agree with you. I think if you find something you really love to do and you're great at it, the money is going to follow you anyways.
100%. Yeah, I've never made choices based off money ever.
You can't.
I've made a lot of choices over money.
They all ended horribly too.
Yeah,
Like what?
that fucking accounting degree.
Talking about a big business right there. That's a waste of money. About what?
I'm glad I
80,000?
didn't really get in because I was going to fuck somebody's taxes up. Man.
Listen,
I was at this
Because you
law
just don't
firm.
care.
I was at this law firm, man. I fucked their books up. Man. I was fucking crediting shit. I was like, I forgot what a fucking credit was. Like,
Did you guys
fuck
get
it, just
fired?
debit it. I fucking quit. I was gonna get fired eventually, so I said I just quit.
I came out of college with a history degree, talked my way into Lehman Brothers, into a bank, into the back office, and I had to talk to traders every day. I had to balance the accounts receivable, payable, who cares. And I remember literally saying to my sister, we were eating, and I said, I have to quit or I might die. And she goes, what do you mean? I go, I don't even recognize myself, and I'm speaking like somebody I'm not. I'm in a place with no windows. I'm getting there when it's dark, and I'm leaving when it's dark, and I'm wearing a polyester tie, and I remember just saying to myself, if I don't try to be an actor, or if I don't try to do something here, I'm gonna die.
For sure.
Yeah.
With you guys though, is it tough to kind of, because you're obviously a team, but I'm sure there has to be a point where you want your own independence, right? A little bit. Like, after you guys are married because you're the Hodge Twins, right?
Yeah.
But there has to be some part where you're like, fuck, man. Like, 'cause if you're always doing things together, there has to be a little bit of time where you want your own
But
lane.
ever
right?
since I can remember, we've always been like this. I feel weird
you're
if he's not
kids.
with me.
When he lost his virginity, I lost mine. I was looking right at
Same
him.
day?
Yeah, he was like, oh, yes, Keith.
No, fuck, this is awesome. Yeah, right.
Were your hands around his neck, or
Yeah, it was in the hotel room. There. We did everything together.
we did everything. We joined
Is that real?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
We
He had a
joined the
white
military
girl.
together. We
Yeah.
I would say 99% of our jobs has been together.
Dude, I love
Everything.
this.
Yeah.
Everything.
I get the job, I get him in, and he gets us fired. 9 times out of 10.
He was the smart one. Like in school, he was honor student. I was in honor roll. I was fucked up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember coming home, he was like studying. I'm like, why the fuck do you keep reading these fucking books?
Yeah.
Put that shit down. Let's go outside and play cars or something.
I was second in spelling bee.
So are you guys competitive with each other or no?
No.
No.
It's not that serious for us.
It's not that serious, man.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to be.
Yeah.
Competitive for what?
Yeah.
You're trying to win.
Yeah.
You guys, but now you guys have parlayed it into you open your own gym, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
it's a private gym.
Yeah.
It's just like only there's no classes or anything. It's just
No, it's just us. It's just
one-on-one?
free up time for us because when we go to a gym, a lot of times you get stopped. You take
Hey,
pictures.
look, everyone, Kevin's here. Can I take a picture? Like, get the fuck away from me.
I mean, it's cool and all, but our time is so
valuable, man.
so vital right now.
It's not enough hours in a day.
Well,
Yeah.
that is kind of what happens if you start getting recognized. I'm sure with you guys, like at first the idea of being recognized is like, damn,
Yeah.
and it's going to be just like beautiful women going, hey, and all of a sudden you realize, well, that's a limo driver in his 40s who wants you to do something from the YouTube video, and you're trying to work out, and he wants to tell you a story.
Yeah.
And it's all a privilege and it's all great, but
Right,
like
yeah,
anything
yeah.
else, it can be an interruption.
So you guys decided to start your own gym.
Yeah.
You just said, "Fuck it, we don't want to deal with fancy."
I mean, I still go there too, man, because
It's good for your
It's
ego.
the free up time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can go in and hit the gym in 45 minutes, be done, and take care of all the other shit we need to take care of.
But you
Go
guys
to
aren't
public.
training people there, are you?
No.
No, I can't train nobody.
No, hell
I'll
no.
fucking snap
Not
them
when you're making this kind of money, Brendan.
I mean, maybe if you love it.
And not when you're working on your gains.
Do you
All I
guys?
wanna say is gains all day.
For you guys' videos, are you guys ever? Because you constantly have to come up with new material. Obviously, when you're talking about dieting, nutrition, bodybuilding, working out. So, are you guys jumping on these diet fads like ketogenic diet, Atkins diet?
I did
all that
every
bullshit?
diet in the book. When it comes down to it, your results is going to be based on calories in versus calories out in your genetics.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's
Correct,
pretty
sir.
much it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get there quicker by eating a lot cleaner because you're able to count your calories a lot, better. But it's all it is calories in versus calories.
Well, also the fact that when you eat certain foods, you're not going to gain as much weight because it doesn't create that insulin response, right? So if you eat a lot of bread, potatoes, you're going to gain more weight than if you eat vegetables.
Again,
Exactly,
like
low
with
carbs,
with genetics, some people do great
Yes.
with that stuff.
some people
So,
do.
I do.
Yeah.
I can break down. I can eat anything, and I just stay like a
Yeah,
twig.
just stay lean, yeah.
That's genetic.
I mean
yeah.
shredded, not twig.
You're a genetic
Like a
freak,
piece
man.
of wood.
Genetic.
man.
You're the biggest freak in the room, brother.
Thanks, guys. That's what I was
You
looking
look
for.
great, man.
Honestly, that's what I was looking for out of you guys. Thank you,
You
so
do
much.
not look like a chemo
That's what
patient.
I'm talking about. Thank
You
very
just
much.
don't, man. You look
Appreciate
great.
that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks for your comment on my wavy hair too. It's not funny, man. It's not funny.
So you guys try these diets or supplements, and then you tell people what you think of them.
Yeah.
I used to, but it's like free publicity. So I said, fuck it, ain't doing it anymore.
I got my own shit.
I got my own shit.
Yeah.
Because you guys have your own merch, you have your own supplements too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Because we used to do like a supplement company would send us, hey, try my supplement and do a review, and I give you all the supplements you want. And it's like they wouldn't give us now. It's like, man, we're fucking idiots.
Yeah,
They're
'cause
making hundreds of well, not hundreds, but
thousands.
tens of thousands of dollars, and we're not.
You do a
getting
review, it's like.
But at first, it's fun. At
first, it's fun.
At first, I
first
was,
it's fun.
trying to help people, which I'm always trying to help people, but
Yeah.
you just don't want to let people take advantage of
But
it.
it's also not. But now you have a brand. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason why they want to send you stuff and have you put out. Like we get all the time. Like we did a collab deal. I'll never do it again. I remember when I was first starting out. People would send me just like you supplements or merchandise. I'm like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah, right.
And then when I remember before any of this, I would pay for all that stuff and it'd be so expensive, and I would have gave anything for them to send it to me for free.
Right.
And then when you can't afford it, you're like, I'm good, man. I don't want that bullshit. But there's a reason why they're sending you free shit, man.
Right.
Yeah,
You're doing something right.
Yeah.
Right.
But you guys are smart where it's your product, it's your brand, it's your merchandise.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
That's kind of
man.
what's so cool about this whole internet craze.
It's crazy.
You
right?
can start.
Crazy,
You can
yeah.
start a business with no infrastructure.
Yeah.
Like you don't need an office.
Yeah.
You need a mic and some recording equipment, and
Yeah.
before you know it,
We started in his, oh my God, we started in your daughter's bedroom.
Yeah, our first video.
If you go back to some old videos,
made her sleep in the
you
garage.
see us in this bedroom with a cross on the.
Really?
I have
Your
seen
ass
that.
We
off.
talking about sugar walls and balls deep action and cream
your
pies.
daughter's room?
Everyone say, I can't believe these assholes. There's a cross in the background.
Well, there's a video where you guys are looking and you go like this. You go, I like those walls. And I was like, the fuck are they talking about? I knew what you were talking about, but I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. Yeah. That's all I needed to hear. And she got some walls on her.
You guys ever think of doing a podcast so people can hear you more?
You know what? Our fans
often
been telling
They've
us
been
to do a
telling us that
podcast.
for years.
Yeah,
We just haven't got around to it.
yeah.
Because you're doing 2 videos a week. Is that how you're trying to maintain it now?
When we're not touring, I say we're doing about 6, well, sometimes 4 videos a day across our channels.
Yeah.
So
When you say across your channels, YouTube channels.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, yeah,
or
because
4 YouTube.
Instagram,
we can
Twitter,
be doing
those
20
don't
videos
count.
a week.
Jesus Christ, that's
And
a
you
lot.
got how many? Why do you have so many video channels?
Well, just each, like Twin Muscle Workouts, Fitness. Then we have Hodge Twins channel, which is current events.
Then
Then we have Ask Hodge Twins, where people send us emails and ask us questions.
Taking
That's
notes.
my favorite.
relationships. Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's
too.
my favorite.
That's
Is
so
it-
easy.
And now, is it on one page, or you have to go to those 4 separate
to go to
pages?
You have to go
That's
separate
interesting.
channels, Yeah. We kind of did that too because at first we was like, what if we wake up one morning and this channel's just gone? Because that happens to some people.
Yeah.
They would start a YouTube channel for whatever reason, their channel be taken down.
Yeah,
Really?
People was like false flagging our videos. It was like
Just
jeopardy of
haters,
losing.
right?
So we
Yeah.
jumped with the networks. Studio 71, you get some protection.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
so
yeah.
that's a reason why you want to join a network. You just don't want to be by yourself. You want some support. You want a team.
Well,
around
especially when you talking about the shit we talk about.
you. Yeah.
So
I mean,
easy
you're
to
doing
If you're
balls
like-
deep action.
Yeah, if you're doing
I remember
like,
this woman sent us an email, said, yeah, my daughter was, she said her 10-year-old daughter came across one of our videos. And
That's on you, bitch.
yeah, I was like, how the fuck did she find my video?
That's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, parent.
They find him, though.
Get better.
Yeah.
They'll find him.
Hey, mom.
the-
Hey, mom. Get better.
No, but you can't.
No, there's
no
settings. No, there is.
Yeah,
you can't.
No, but I mean, your friend has a phone. Listen,
Yeah.
wait till you have kids. My daughter's seeing stuff already with her friends where it's like, because they go to the.
Whose fault is that, though?
It's nobody's fault. It's
You do what you do. You do
Yeah.
what you got to do.
Yeah.
If a 10-year-old stumbles on you talking about mushroom tips and balls deep, hey, man.
I mean, how many? When was the last time?
Hey, they're going to learn it eventually, right?
Exactly. When did you see your first porn? I think I was like literally 11 or 12.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Laughing my ass off. I thought it was the funniest shit
Me
ever.
too. I was laughing.
just
That guy
laughing.
had a
I can't look
bush.
at this.
I remember the guy had a
Maybe
bush.
you guys, my dick could cut a diamond. I was like, God damn it. I was like, I think I'm gonna burst.
I was the same. I was laughing, man.
I was like,
Oh, just because the dude, the way he was
mushroom tip.
busting nuts, he's like, I was like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
Thought it was a comedy.
So what's the end goal for you guys? Obviously, you're killing on YouTube. You got the live shows now, merchandise, supplements. What's the end game here?
We'll always do fitness and YouTube, but we want to make a transition into being labeled not just YouTubers. We want to be known as stand-up comedians, and we want to get into movies.
Entertainers. So
Yeah.
be actors,
you want to
being
do
in
some
movies.
stand up and then get into movies.
Yeah,
Well, they're doing stand up now, B.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doing all kinds of stand-up.
All kinds of games. All kinds
So
of
that's the
goals.
goal.
So you guys are writing stuff out and then getting up on stage. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
So they have a live show, B. They're touring. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah, they're actually going to be in Irvine tonight.
That's
You're
a
at
good
Irvine
room. We've
tonight?
done- We've done Irvine. I shot my special there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Irvine Improv.
Oh, cool.
They were at Brea last night, night
Yeah,
before.
last 2 nights.
Great
All good
club,
clubs.
right?
So now you guys are on a tour. That's what you're doing in California. You're going
Correct.
all over. And how long is the tour?
It's going to be a year long. It's spread out. We do, once a month, we're going to be doing a tour.
Yeah, once a week, a month. We're gonna
Okay,
be
so
hitting-
a week a month.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
that's
at
how it goes. 1 week a month.
That's good,
Just
man.
remember that.
Especially since you guys are just starting
Good
out
verbiage.
doing this thing, because you don't want to go boom, boom, 3 months off.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, 3
Yeah.
months
Yeah,
off.
you
all.
don't-
You get a rhythm. You get a rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
I definitely noticed that last night.
And the show gets better and better. Watch, because this is
Oh,
your
yeah.
4th. Now you're on your 5th show, right? You've only done 4. Wait till like you're on show 20. It's going to be like just well-oiled machine, and you're going to find things. You're going to find things by
Yeah.
accident, and you're going to
Right,
get
Exactly.
right.
That's the
Oh
best,
my
right?
God.
It's better and
Spur
better.
At the moment,
it's like,
yeah.
and you're not going to believe the shit you did for the first 4.
You're
gonna be
embarrassed of it.
Yes, I can't believe I did that bullshit. Because when he and I are on the road, that's what happens. Is we'll just find things as we're performing,
Right,
And it
right.
just keeps getting better and better and better
Right.
until you can't even think about that old shit you did.
Yeah.
And what's even better is the more you do it, the new stuff will start to crowd out the old stuff, and you'll just have a whole new act by the time you're done.
Right,
man.
right,
You know?
right.
Do you guys do fan questions at the live shows?
No, just straight up stand up.
How long does it last?
Interesting.
About an hour?
About an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a lot of shit. We talk about a lot of shit.
Like
Yeah.
what? Give me some examples.
I mean, just growing up poor when we
Yeah,
lost
we
our
was
virginity.
really poor. I mean,
Were
our
you?
first house, it didn't even have a bathroom in it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Was it just you two or brothers, sisters?
We had an older brother, older sister. I remember one day there was no food in the fridge. And I remember my brother, my older brother, he was going into the refrigerator, and it was just a pack of damn bacon. He went in there and just took the fat off the bacon and was eating it.
Yeah, struggle is real.
Right.
Yeah, he was hungry as a
We didn't have no
motherfucker.
electricity. It's a true story.
Where in Virginia was this?
Fucking
Bumfuck
woods?
Egypt, man. It was like in the country, man.
yeah, fuck. You walk outside, a bear will rip you apart.
I was gonna say, I spent enough time in Virginia. That's not. Certain white areas aren't that forward thinking.
Yeah, I would say I'd be careful around
It
those
wasn't like,
bars.
hey, let's invite the black kids over. These guys seem great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martinsville, Virginia. Yeah,
Oh, well, I know Virginia. I know that whole area.
A lot of people don't know about what a redneck really is. It just means unsophistication.
Yeah.
Shit, we was rednecks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad was a redneck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in
Yeah,
Virginia,
yeah.
you guys have, I mean, there's some of them aren't even human. In the
Oh, yeah.
mountains there, I mean, you're talking
Yeah.
mutantes.
In the Appalachians.
In the hills, yeah.
in the
You're
Appalachians?
talking about the mountain folk?
Yeah, that's where that's where the Scottish and Irish Highlanders settled up there, and they would have feuds and wars. Yeah, it's not a good.
Oh, you're talking about the Walking Dead for reals. up in the
There aren't a
hills.
lot of specialty coffee shops up there. You can,
No.
There aren't a whole lot of. There's not a whole lot of grass-fed whole milk for your cappuccinos.
There's no cappuccinos, and books are rare to find up there.
I'm going to tell you a true story. I was up in Virginia, and I was in West Virginia, and I used to do Taekwondo. I know, and my friend had a studio up
I
there.
saw that on IG.
Thank you. And yes, you see my power, and I'll demonstrate later. Now, this he was almost an albino, and he was sitting there, and he was talking about black guys, and he said, well, and I swear to God, I'll never forget it. He goes, if you act crazy, they'll run away from you because they think it rubs off on them. They think it rubs off on them, so you just got to act crazy, and they'll run. And I was just like, wow. Do you have any scientific data on that? This is fascinating.
Get smarter, please.
Get smarter. What do you guys think? We should talk about this a little bit because race relations, in some ways, have probably never been better. In other ways, they've probably never been
worse.
They've never been worse. Or I don't know. Or at least I can't believe in 2016 we're still talking about this. I can't believe
I think
in
it's never been worse.
2016, even though we have a black president, I just can't believe that in 2016 there are such grave inequalities. There are huge pockets of this country that are still, like you said, starved of resources. They're primarily African American. You can look at the legacy of redlining and all that stuff, but it still holds strong.
Do you guys
And I wonder what
experience
you guys
that? Like when you're on the road or when in your YouTube videos? I mean, you guys are all over the place, so you're gonna hit some of those, central.
You know what's funny? Like I got fans eventually find out your personal email and stuff like that. So actually, I was talking to Mac today about that. So look at this. I just got an email. Supposedly somebody used my email to sign up for this dating website, and the handle on it was like, nigger 97444.
That's intense.
And I was like, some asshole went out there and created this account, knowing because I would get this email that which is really weird. But
I'm thinking.
Hey, fucking Sherlock. I
don't know.
apologize.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? We growing up, I heard it.
You serious? He's dead serious.
Maybe it was.
Hey, fellas, you think it?
Never said on this.
Hey, man, I'm not. I
think he was a
I want
white
to be a
guy?
detective. Was he white?
Was he a white fella? Yeah.
Anyways,
Do you
keep
think
going.
do you think he was prejudiced?
I mean, growing up, we heard it all the time. It's just like second nature. I remember just walking on the road being called a spear chucker. Chucker.
Yeah.
And I remember this one guy, he looked at me and says, what kind of nigger are you? You got blue eyes and shit?
God damn.
Unicorn, bitch.
Although I feel like that kind of overt racism is less prevalent, and now something else is going on. And what I think it is that, like, I think overall, if you're still like, let's just take a typical white black male coming out of school, you probably haven't had the same opportunity educationally.
Typical
Forget all
white
that.
black male?
I mean, I'm sorry, a typical black male, like an 18-year-old. My biggest thing that I notice is that it still feels like there are only really two ways to get out of the ghetto or out of a lower class atmosphere if you're black, and that would be music entertainment
Super
or
racist.
sports.
Wow.
And it's
Better
not.
be able to sing your ball.
No, it's true. It's not. It's not business, and it's not. It's not the avenues. And I think there's a lot of effort to try to change this. But there's no question that I think the other avenues, business, being an entrepreneur, science, all those things, still are lacking.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, growing up, if you're like, we were poor, we were, black. I mean, light skin, whatever you want to call it.
Blue eyes.
I mean, you gotta just find something you're good at. And you could be good.
Run with it.
You just got to find something you're good at, and if you're great at it, do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to put yourself in that box. I gotta be a drug dealer. I gotta play sports, or I gotta be an actor. It's just, we never thought we was gonna be comedians. I never thought we would walk on a stage and tell
crazy,
jokes.
right? Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So we found something we was good at, and we just ran with it.
I mean, you're gonna always have obstacles, in life.
Yeah, and that's everybody: black, white, brown,
100%.
green.
You just can't put yourself in that box. You just gotta.
You can't let the negativity. You can't even listen. It's just white noise. You just got to do the best you can do.
Yeah, so in a way, it's better not to even dwell on all the obstacles
Because
really,
you're gonna have a chip
help
on your shoulder. A lot of people fall into that and say, "I'm black. I'm never gonna be anything." If you think
It's
that
almost a
way,
crutch.
that's what's going to happen.
It's a mindset.
Yeah,
Mindset.
if you got this mindset that, hey, nobody's going to give me an opportunity because of my skin colors, then you've already failed.
Yeah, and I think you're right about the idea of following what you do anyway. Because it's almost like the most honest action leads to some kind of fruition, right? Like, because you were just funny and you guys were silly. It's what I said to Brennan, when we were doing this podcast. I go, look, we behave this way anyway.
Right.
And all we have to do is make sure we don't try to manipulate that expression and just be as natural and as transparent, as honest as, and have fun. And and that's what I get from you guys.
Right,
like the first time I saw you guys doing some stupid, you were sucking your teeth and you were behind him and you guys were trying to figure out, you were trying to define something. You just kept saying the same word over and over. Yeah. I could not take my eyes off this bullshit. I was like, these guys,
hilarious.
I want to hang with these idiots because I'm as big an idiot.
I want to go to Captain D's with you too and eat beef tips.
Bro, that's exactly how I fucking. Well, I was watching you guys last night again. I couldn't wait
He's
to get
deep throating a hash brown.
Yeah. So stupid. Because that to me is what life's about.
Do your kids know what you guys do?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And
like
you use
my
them.
brother, I mean, not my brother, but my son, he says, "Daddy, what's a cream pie, Daddy?" It's like, get away from me, you smart ass.
It's a little Debbie oatmeal cookie, little bastard. That's exactly
I
what
played
it is.
along. I just look at it as a little Debbie cake, son.
Yes, 100%.
Are you good at disciplining your kids? Do you know how to do? Because I just use humor. I don't really know how
I
to.
do too. Yeah.
I never raised the hand on any of my kids.
Yeah, my dad used to beat the fuck out of us. Yeah.
And look how you guys turned out.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You know what
Besides his
I
twitch.
didn't like that, man.
Scars.
Hit like that and beat shit up like that. I was like, I'm never going to fuck my kids up like with my dad.
I don't know, man. I think my father, I was so afraid of my father because I knew that my mother was, whatever. My father was the wall.
Right.
And if I didn't have that wall, I think I'd be.
There has to be a
bigger
sense of
fuck up.
you got to be a little scared. Like I was
think so.
terrified of my
just
dad.
got to put fear in them.
Like they can't be like walk on eggshells, but you gotta know you get out of line, you're gonna catch a swift backhand.
Yeah, your dad didn't fuck around, right?
What? And I'm not either. I don't put up with this Calabasas, Malibu. Let's talk through our feelings. Fuck you.
Yeah, eventually you got to beat them down.
Oh, bro, I had a
You
long.
gotta slap them
You got to
around.
choke a motherfucker out.
You gotta Ray Rice a bitch every now and then.
I think there is a place for a little domestic roughness sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think
I'm not saying get a switch out like Adrian Peterson,
No.
Yeah,
but you
if
can
a
smack
kid's
his
out of
ass.
control and he's like in a gang and you trying all this talking and he's not listening, you got hey, I gotta fuck you up, son.
Well, so you know what they say about that, right? So I've been, because my philosophy is I look at how things have always been done, especially in civilizations that have produced a lot of stuff. Like kids got hit in the back of the legs. My mother used to take a riding whip and hit because I was impossible and I fucking deserved it. But you know what I mean? I really did. I deserved it. I mean, a lot of it wasn't child abuse, but I got when I would swear, she put chili powder in my mouth. So there's all that old fashioned shit. But they say that, and I think it's bullshit. But the common theme on being sort of disciplinary punishment, quote unquote, with your kids is the idea that, well, when you're a strict disciplinarian or you punish your kids or even hit them, you create an individual that has trouble making emotional connections.
Really? I feel fine.
I think that's bullshit.
Where was this therapist at who said this?
Well, I've talked
Calabasas?
I've talked to a
Beverly
number.
Hills?
No, this is just California child development specialists and stuff. I've talked to them, and I'm like, I don't buy it, because if my son's being a pain in the ass, I go, hey, bro, come over here right now. You sit in that chair and do not move until I tell you to move. Like, that's
You know
how
what the proof is? Look at kids today, though. Like, they're full of shit. Look,
They got rights.
Go hang around a kid's classroom right now.
Oh, yeah,
All
out
the
of
parents
control.
ones go, look, now, why are you hitting Billy? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
If you do that to me, like, fuck you, man. As a kid, it does not work.
My son doesn't
Kids
listen.
have never been bigger pussies than today.
Yeah, they used to paddle kids in
Bullying?
school, yeah.
What happened when
Yeah.
you got bullied in school? I punched a bully directly in the mouth.
I got bullied
Never
for
got
a
bullied
year straight. I mean,
You're
nobody
fucking right.
came and helped me.
You're fucking right.
And then I fucking dropped the elbows. I wish you guys could have seen the fucking elbows. I cut his face up to cut his face to ribbons.
if you look at kids today,
ribbons, motherfuckers.
Ribbons, bitches.
Sorry.
But I think the
Keep
proof
going.
is you look at kids today and all the problems they have and how bad bullying is and social media, and they're glued to their phone. It's because parents have this new way of thinking where we talk about our feelings in this household. Cool, man. You know what that develops? Raging pussies.
Yeah.
They're going to do nothing.
I don't know. I guess you're right. I mean, I feel that way viscerally the way you do, and I say that too. But maybe there is some truth too.
The most successful people I know, the most successful ones I know, by far, not even close, and the best people I know, their parents are like, let's sit down and talk about how you feel. Because I went and saw Calabasas therapist, and they said your feelings count because you're 3. Let's talk about it.
This is true.
Does not fucking work. Look at the Kardashians. Yeah. Look at it.
Listen, man. I'm with you on all of that. I really do think that it seems like I was doing a sort of a poll on all the people we've had on this podcast that are dynamic, that I'd like to hang out with, that are interesting.
You're doing a poll?
No, I'm saying that all our guests, like most of the guests that I find interesting, most of the people in my life that I find interesting that have accomplished things, did not have it that easy growing up.
Exactly,
They just didn't. In fact, sometimes they had really shitty childhoods.
But who's had it easy?
Well, I'm
Name
saying,
one guy,
I'm
you know what
saying
I'm
now
saying?
what happens is when you have, it feels like, and it's natural, but for parents, if you have some money and stuff, it's natural to first, you want to give your kids a lot of opportunity. But then you want to make their lives comfortable. You want to shelter them. You want to protect them. You want to give them everything they want. And what happens is before you know it, if you're not very, very careful, if it becomes easy to do that,
That's the
and
standard
there's a
for 'em.
system,
They have
and
no
that's
drive.
a standard.
You hear what Jerry Seinfeld says about it?
No.
His son goes, Dad, are we rich? He goes, I am. You're not. This is my car. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
And his kid goes, he's dropping him off at camp, and his kid goes, Dad, it's, he has like 500 Porsches. He's a huge Porsche guy. And his kid goes, Dad, will you not pick me up at camp in a different car every day? He goes, I don't give a fuck what your friends think. You know how many jokes I've had to tell to buy different cars? I'm going to pick you up in whatever the fucking car I want.
I love that
This
shit.
isn't about you. I
love that.
He's right, though, man.
And they've done some really interesting studies. I was talking to this child development specialist who works with all these rich kids. She said, listen.
Why do you take these
she
child kids
Well, my
on?
kid's having issues. he likes my
Because
kid,
you fucking talk it out with
my
them.
kid likes to punch people in the
You
face.
guys were negotiating their allowance.
No, bro. My kid punches kids in the face and then won't apologize. And I'm like, listen, say sorry. He goes, I'm not saying sorry to that guy. I'm like, say fucking sorry. He folds his hands. He goes, nope. And I go, and then I go, I'm going to punch you in the back. I fucking lose my mind. I'm like, if you want a life in organized crime, this is a good attitude to have. Otherwise, it's going to fucking suck. Anyway, but she said that the biggest issue is that these people, you make a lot of money. And you get your kids in these great private schools, man, and they push them, and they get accomplished, and they get good grades because you got to get ready for college. Guess what? What happens is because you're really busy and the kid's being raised by a nanny and stuff, they call it the affluenza. They call it affluenza, and it's a real condition where these kids are not having connections with their parents. They're being raised by nannies, and more importantly,
that's shitty parenting.
More importantly, because they're being raised. They're being pushed so hard because the parents will drive them from appointment to appointment. So they got tennis, then they got this, and they got this.
It's bad parenting.
They start having breakdowns. They start having breakdowns, or they'll start, because they need a break, they'll just give themselves an opiate problem. And it's a fucking major problem. If you look in Malibu and you go to Brentwood, you are warned. They're like, it's great stuff. Just be careful. A lot of kids are on drugs. It's just fucking. So,
That's on the parents.
It's on everybody. I don't know.
It's on the parents, man. So
The parents are also
you got a
doing the best
nanny
they
raising
can.
your kid.
Well, they
don't know any better
because they're working. They
Some
got
of
a huge
them.
nut.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them.
No, believe me, I know. I see it. We see it all the time. My wife and I see it all the time with we're like, where are the parents here? Yeah,
The reason why I'm not on drugs because Mama told us all the time, every day, Kevin, don't take no drugs.
And it
Wake us up in the middle at 2 o'clock. Didn't take any drugs, did you?
You guys never fell down
fitness.
that.
You found fitness.
Nothing.
I've seen family members have drug problems and
That'll do it.
alcoholism.
That's all you need to see, and that'll make you sober up real quick.
It doesn't work, does it? It never really works out. It's
What do you
not
mean?
like, I got a lot of problems, do a couple lines, I'm going to drink a fifth of scotch, and it's going to get better. I'm going to rent myself a hotel room.
But drink my problems
I'm
away.
going to drink my problems away and sniff up a little
It's
bit.
crazy to me. Some people that are functional, like drug users, or alcoholics, where it's the standard. You know what I'm saying?
Sniff up.
Like they have to be drunk,
Toot up a little, toot up.
toot up, a couple bumps, be.
Hey, you guys, come over here and toot up. I mean, bring those blue eyes over here. And
Hey, remember the first time I was around it when we were at the Sundance Festival? We were with this guy, famous
shit.
actor.
This was good.
Famous actor. And we're at a party, and he goes to the bathroom. And where the fuck is it? You guys? I'll tell you after who it is. He goes to the bathroom, comes back, and has white powder all over his.
For real.
He's old as fuck, and he's like, yeah,
Right?
whoa!
We're standing there looking at these. We're watching people dance, and we just hear, "Woo!" We're like, what the fuck?
I was like, this. Oh my god! And he's hanging off us. I'm like, what the fuck?
And he
is
starts
on?
dancing with us, like he won, like he found the lost city of gold. And I'm like, and he smelled like soup.
He smelled like old hummus. He smelled like
sure did.
Geronimo's backpack and hummus. He smelled like pure shit.
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, blow doesn't really turn. It's not like
That's the first time I've
that
really
guy's doing
seen it.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Let's go hang out with him while he tells us how to start a business. You know what I mean? Like that's what happens when people are on blow. They're like, you guys, let's start a business together. Let's open a candle shop, you fucks.
Let's all lease this Ferrari.
Yeah.
The 6 of us will share it.
God, cocaine talk. is the
Cocaine's a hell of a
greatest.
drug.
What the fuck? Why isn't this a TV show?
Have you
Why are
guys
we
been
hanging
around
out?
it?
I've seen it, yeah.
I've
yeah.
seen it,
I've
bro.
seen it, all right.
I'll tell you what, no one's inviting the 4 of us to a cocaine party with these noses, fellas.
Yeah.
Off limits.
Or are they?
Yeah, I'm too much of a pussy to try cocaine.
Bring
Yeah, I'm too worried about it,
those
man.
guys with the light skin, the blue eyes. What the fuck are those guys? Bring them in again. Show them what's up. Sorry,
Hey, have you got some good current events today,
you guys
my
wanna do
man?
some porn?
Yeah.
What the fuck,
I
Brandon?
got some for you,
We're
buddy.
jumping for current events already? I was
You got
doing
some
my
good-
character.
Oh, y'all with the dick stuff again? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, with the dick stuff again?
We're back to dick stuff already?
Yeah.
I was just talking about their blue eyes.
No, I heard you. I was doing these guys assault and get
Guys
them
are-
out of it.
You guys are all swole.
Current events with Evan the Cub.
You're swole.
All right, first one that came out today. Suge Knight allegedly tried to have Eminem killed at the 2001 Source Awards.
Jesus.
Damn.
Well,
tried
that
to
was 15 years ago, so
Well, still, he's a bad
breaking
guy.
news.
Yeah.
Really?
This is literally front page TMZ this morning.
What'd he do?
Yeah, what kind of proof do they have?
They have an old bodyguard that claimed that
That's reliable.
that when they went to what was Eminem's bodyguard.
Oh, well,
Wow.
okay.
So he said they went to the 2001 Source Awards and they had conveniently, Suge had conveniently set it up so all the bodyguards that were supposed to be with M were forced to sit in a basically isolated area. And Eminem was a fucking sitting duck in the other corner, surrounded by a bunch of rappers in their red shirts or whatever, just screaming at him "We gonna get you, motherfucker!"
So why didn't it go through?
Because the bodyguard was like, "Oh shit, Eminem is my guy is conveniently being sat in between all of Suge Knight's enforcer guys. I should probably maybe get him in.
Yeah, that's what you're paid for, motherfucker. Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Wow.
Have you guys seen the Suge Knight video?
But why would Suge Knight want to kill Eminem?
Yeah.
Because he was a competitor or what?
Because he's
He talks a lot of
and
shit.
because he's Suge Knight.
It's Suge Knight. That's what he does. Suge Knight
I
shit.
thought that was all a big
It's
joke
Suge Knight
about
being
a
Suge
big
Knight.
phony with him.
No, Suge Knight. No. Suge Knight.
Have you seen the video of him killing someone? He was on the set of Compton. You know that movie that just came out? He came to the set because obviously he was part of it, right? And they're in Compton. He's in a Ford Raptor, and he's at a gas station. And he claims, he's in prison right now for it. He claims he thought he was going to get robbed. So he gets back in his truck and mows over these 2 dudes. Kills one, the other one's in critical condition, I think. But there's video of it at the gas station, so he's in prison right now.
Savage.
This motherfucker just came on set, was like, "Hey, cool, Hollywood." Oh shit! Boom, boom, boom! Ran over 2 people.
He said
killed them.
they said he'd hang people out the window by their ankles, and he's one of those guys. He's a really bad dude.
Wow,
really
damn
bad dude.
savage.
He's a straight up.
Have you seen that Straight Outta Compton?
No, I haven't seen
So
it.
the way they kind of They make him out that he's kind of like this badass man, like he's a rough dude. Yeah. And you hear Vanilla Ice talk about he hung around off the balcony.
Vanilla Ice,
MC
he did it to Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. MC Hammer had Eazy-E wanted out of his contract, and he beat the fuck out of Eazy-E. Him and his henchmen beat the brakes off of him.
Oh yeah,
just a bad dude.
Yeah.
And they finally caught up to him because he ran over 2 guys at a gas station.
He sounds like a horrible.
Well, he'd been in jail
business
before
partner.
that. Remember?
Oh yeah,
he'd been in jail for
not for murder,
9 years.
Not for murder,
for tax evasion. Or
yeah,
something?
now he's murder. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, so they must have some real proof then that he tried to have Eminem killed. But the motive was to did he own his music and he wanted to? What was
no.
Just didn't like him.
He's with
Didn't
Dr. Dre
yeah.
from Aftermath.
Exactly.
Dr. Dre and Suge Knight
I
used
got
to be
you.
partners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they set it up so that the bodyguards couldn't sit with the artists, which was supposed to encourage artist networking. But it really just leaves your guy isolated in a beef situation.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Terrible idea.
That's
And
crazy.
Suge Knight's, he's not exactly the not killing some person kind of type of guy.
Yeah.
He's a bad dude.
I like
Not
that
a
he
good
just
dude.
brazenly be like, just kill him in front of everybody. And a bunch of people
At the award ceremony.
But what about
They
who's
just blow
gonna
his
do
damn
this?
brains
Who's
out.
gonna get away? You get away.
Inconspicuous place, the Source Awards. Really inconspicuous, low key.
Yeah.
No one will notice.
Isn't there a better way to go about that? The Source Awards? Maybe after
Well,
party
ain't
or
it a
some
bunch
shit?
of shootings at the BET and Source Awards? It's been shootings.
Generally,
right?
I think so.
Generally, there's
Like,
gonna be some
holy
shootings.
shit, you go to a award ceremony and it's a shooting.
I know,
Yeah,
man.
what a surprise.
For a guy who seemingly killed a lot of people, he's really bad at murder plans.
Well,
He's also like 6'6" and wears all red all the fucking time.
Yeah, like maybe don't run over a guy 17 times in your gigantic lifted Raptor outside of a gas station that obviously has cameras everywhere.
on,
Well, they
on
say-
set.
Yeah,
On set.
on set.
On fucking set. That's the
Well, he
big
got
key
nice
here.
cameras.
How weird is it?
But they
That shit's in HD. You realize that, right? Matter of fact, we're filming Avatar
On
over here,
set.
so it's 3D now, bitch. You know what I'm saying? How weird is
we
that?
got lighting and everything else.
You know Avatar 2's being filmed right there, so now it's 3D. We saw everything, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
it's a weird. But they killed Tupac right on what the Las
right
Vegas
there, yeah.
Strip.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Well, he
it's not-
doesn't take claim for it.
Well, apparently he was next to him, and I wonder why they missed him, but they shot.
Well, they shot
Pretty
the
hard to
entire
miss. Yeah, that's true.
van up, or the entire
Yeah,
SUV up.
Missed him though. He's a big guy. Did he or did he not play professional football for a couple years?
Did not.
Can you look that up, please? I heard he did.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna be impressed too.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard that.
That'd be the
before.
first I ever heard of it.
I think I read.
What college did he go to then?
Ooh.
Oh, he went straight from high school B?
I feel like he played for the Lions.
The Detroit Lions.
wait. Callan's right.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
He went to UNLV,
Yeah.
and then he played for the Los Angeles Rams in '87.
No shit.
God damn.
What the
Good.
fuck?
Come on,
Really?
man. Come on, baby.
You know, with this guy, he'll
never
No way
know.
he's ramming people over.
Hey,
know.
90% of the time you can never trust it, but when he hits it out, he hits it out the park. Like with Caitlyn Jenner, 4 years ago, Brian's like, dude, I'm telling you, he's becoming a woman, man.
my
I was
God.
like, you're full of shit. Boom, look at him now.
What else on?
It was a straight up replacements movie scenario. Like he went undrafted, got invited to Rams training camp, got cut, and then became a replacement player during the '87 NFL Players.
He was a
Draft
scab.
and played 2 games for the Rams.
They call him Scabs. He was a scab.
Oh, he's a scab.
He's a scab.
Is that what they call him?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Suge Knight, scab.
That's still impressive.
Still a big guy when he hangs you out the window. You know what I mean? You're like, why is this guy so strong? Well, he played pro football, and it's not like you're gonna beat his ass.
Were you hanging by the ankle?
Yeah.
Yeah, hangs upside.
Holy shit.
He took.
I don't think he's hanging the
wanted
three of
your
us by our ankles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because Vanilla Ice is a pretty cocky guy, whatever that guy's name is. If you ever, watched that show of his when they tried to bring him back. They had a redo.
Like a home improvement show?
He has that, but they were going to try to do the comeback of Vanilla Ice, and so they were
terrible
going to have
idea.
him styled, and they said we got a hair guy. He goes, nah, I'm straight. I'm going to keep it just like this. They go, well, we got clothing. He goes, nah, I'm going to do it just like this. I do everything my own way, and it just didn't work out that well. And he didn't want to be called Vanilla Ice anymore. He's a cocky kind of, he talks
a
about being
fucking
tough.
rapper.
And,
Yeah.
And he got
Yeah,
hung
that's
out
Did you
nice.
see the video of Vanilla Ice that came out like yesterday or a day or two ago?
At the
Yeah, he had a-
airport?
Yeah, to sort of. I want to call it a meltdown, but by like.
Well, his flight got
it's just
canceled
'cause
for
it's
9
Vanilla Ice.
hours because the pilot didn't show up, right? Luke Rockhold was on the same flight. You see this?
Was he?
Luke Rockhold was
We're
supposed to
definitely
be on
talking about the
flight.
same thing. Yeah.
I think we are. Luke Rockhold was on a flight. Vanilla Ice was on the same flight. You guess why you got canceled for 9 hours? The pilot was just like, nah, I'm good today. Huh? Nah, I'll get you tomorrow.
It drives you crazy.
How crazy. So Luke Rockhold was cool. He's sitting in line. He's like, oh, fuck, what are you going to do? Y'all figure it out. Vanilla Ice went up there and just was going nuts.
Wow.
I think that's what most people want to do in that situation.
I do. I lose my mind, but who are you going to yell at? The person who's like,
That's what he
sorry,
did.
I
And
work
then
for a
someone
huge
behind him was like,
corporation.
come on, man, I'm trying to get my flight. He's like, shut the fuck up. I ain't dealing with you right now, am I?
I love that part. He turns around and is like, get your viral video and shut the fuck up. I'm dealing with something here.
Ain't even talking to you. Why didn't someone whoop his ass?
What, Vanilla Ice's ass?
Yes.
Because he's super tall and strong.
Why?
Did you say super tall and strong?
Super tall and strong.
I mean, if you're the guy shooting the video and he turns around and tells you to shut the fuck up, then sure. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but
Fucking
don't
drop
shut the fuck
elbows
up,
and
I-
cut him
I
to
don't know.
ribbons.
Not
I'll
cool.
ribbon that motherfucker up.
What else you got, Ev?
Have you guys? Do you guys watch UFC?
A little bit, man. I saw one. I forget. Oh my god! I put him in an arm bar
Yeah.
and snapped his arm. I said, "Fuck this!"
Can't handle
I'll
it.
You're
stick
probably
the
talking
box.
about Frank Mir doing that to Nogueira.
I'm
That's
like,
probably-
holy shit!
What else you got, Ev?
It's a rough sport, man.
Yeah.
On Tuesday nights, America's Got Talent, there was a Canadian, like one of those like freak show stunt performer, sword swallower kind of guys, and he goes and he's doing his routine with his partner. She's shooting a flaming arrow to a target that is in his mouth.
This is awesome.
Hold on,
Keep
hold on.
going.
Oh,
Hold
great
on.
idea.
This is awesome.
She missed
And hit him where?
right in the fucking throat.
Oh!
Flaming arrow.
Was he going? Ah!
He's asking for
Yeah, he
it.
freaked the fuck out. Little twist: the woman who his partner who's shooting the arrow, fiance.
Damn.
Bro, she tried
Was
to
that
kill him.
intentional?
No, she didn't try.
That's
killing him.
exactly
She's
what I
probably
thought.
never
I'm a
been on that
conspiracy
big of a
theorist.
stage, and she was like, "All right, I got this shit. All right, here we go. That's a lot of people.
I mean-
that's fucking Howie Mandel. God damn it!
Wait, hold it. The thing about
Make
that-
sure Howard's watching. Howard, you watch. Oh God! That's exactly what
Oh,
happened.
God. Dude.
Oh, this is the video.
No, it's
Fucking
not.
No way.
Oh
Bro.
damn, motherfucker!
Bro,
that's
it's
a
a crossbow.
crossbow.
Bro.
Wow.
Oh shit! And
He's trying to say, you fucking bitch.
Bro, did he die?
hey, she didn't even run over. She was all
Well, that could have hit his spine. What happened?
hit his spine.
Well, it goes right through his throat. It's not like there's a lot
Well,
of
no,
like,
it's not an arrow.
What is it?
It's like a fucking marshmallow on fire that hits like
oh, it's
that.
a marshmallow.
They
not a
obviously
marshmallow.
tipped it with something other. If he took a straight up fucking arrowhead to the,
They're not showing that on TV. That it just dies.
Oh, I thought that's what I was like.
The crowd would be
what?
like, yeah.
Hey, dummy! It's a crossbow. Just line the sights up. Sorry,
Yeah, no.
I've never done that.
She
so
wasn't
what do
that
I
far
know?
either. She sucks.
She sucks.
Well, the main concern, she didn't drop the crossbow and run over. She's like, fuck, man. Like she was just like, fuck.
She was disappointed.
That's where you don't even have time. You can't even say sorry. You go, sorry. You know when you really.
There's
fucking-
nothing you can say.
Sorry.
No, you don't even do that.
Your sorry doesn't matter.
It's just words. It's just like there's nothing.
You just do that like you're coming. But
you're
No, it's always those lame things. You okay? You all right?
No, I'm not all right, bitch. You
sorry.
shot me in the throat with a fire arrow. We've been doing this how many times? The one time it fucking counts, you ruined both of our careers.
Even had a damn funnel in his mouth.
Yeah, he did.
Missed it and everything.
Also, maybe that job kind of sucks anyway.
Fuckers deep throating that damn funnel.
Yeah, that's even more concerning.
Hey, David Blaine caught a bullet in his mouth. Apparently, oh no, he had a steel thing in his mouth, and then the guy shot a 22 or something. You see that?
Yeah, it's
Special?
magic. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It looked like it was real.
Excuse me, sir, it's magic.
I don't know, dude. Don't call him magic. You don't even know.
Did you just one up the couple that got
He's
shot
a
in the
wi-
throat?
He's a wizard.
What else you got, Ev?
The situation in Rio, which we've talked about a couple times for the Olympics, and how incredibly hilariously dog shit everything seems to be down there. The men's and women's USA basketball teams have just flat out refused to even stay in a hotel in Rio.
Makes
So
sense.
they got themselves the fattest yacht of all time, and both the women and men's team are all going to be on this yacht.
Oh, that's
Wow.
a good
That's where they're
call.
staying during the Olympics.
That's a good call.
Who's paying for that?
who
Probably the NBA.
That's a big ass
knows?
yacht.
Probably the NBA.
There
Makes
you
sense because you're protecting your athletes
gonna be
because it's hell out there, man. It's big trouble. When you got the most important people in your league. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Staying in this shit place.
No.
So you put them on that boat. Now I guess you're gonna have some pirates, so you got security all the time trying to fucking make sure they don't come on board and shit, right? Like some Brazilian pirates.
I would imagine. And there's going to be a lot of fucking on that boat.
I don't. Well, only
Because you're in international waters.
Well, exactly. You're gonna have to have some of them Brazilian booties get on a little fucking little paddle
on
boat
a dinghy.
On the dinghy.
On a dinghy.
Go and dinghy them fine ass titties up here.
Go ahead. Get the dinghy working back and forth.
Yeah.
Let's dinghy up a little
Hey,
bit.
dinghy up and
Hey,
you go
man.
and put this big old dick in your mouth.
Drop that dinghy. Drop that dinghy and bring them titties over here.
They got the best butts in the world down there.
Yes,
By
they
far,
do.
yes.
Jesus
Correct.
If you're
you sir are
if you're into
correct.
tiny waists and apple bottoms, if that's what you're
Have you guys
into.
been down there?
No.
Wife won't let me go.
I'd never been able to
Makes
go down there
sense.
by myself.
He goes, wife won't let me go.
Your
We was
wife
going to
is-
go to a fitness expo. She said, "Where is it at?" I said, "Brazil." You're not fucking going.
What ethnicity is your wife?
Latina.
Yeah,
Good man.
Latinas.
Mexican.
Well done.
Right? I hear you guys. They're a handful. They're a
Yeah.
handful.
Oh yeah.
I'm
They're
still
women.
going to try to go though. I'm going to say, "Look, baby, everything's going to be cool."
Say you got a show down there.
Got a show. I'm
Yeah.
going to be
I'm working,
professional.
baby.
It's business.
Now
It's
I'm
all
gonna
business.
I'm gonna go
Yes.
on a limb because you guys are a couple lookers, and I call you guys the triple threat because I know you get a lot of white, black, Asian. Well, I'm gonna call you quadruple threat, Latin attention.
Well, you call
From the
them the
ladies.
melting pot threat.
Well, these guys are the composite men. This is what I picture Christ looked like. Now, now keep on going. I'm not going to call you both the Messiah, but I might later. Now listen up.
Yeah.
You have to navigate a lot of that energy. It's got to be very tough for you guys. If you need any help, you call me, and I'll help you.
That's why he's here, guys. It's like a help. It's like a help.
Thanks,
man.
Sure, man. You
Mac's not willing to help me. He's like, I can't help you, man.
Yeah, Max married too.
I don't know how you
Thanks
do
for
it,
that
man.
offer.
Here's an important question. Have you guys ever, and you don't have to answer, it's personal, have you ever kind of pulled the old switch and bait? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
hell yeah, in high school.
Hell yeah.
Lights are off.
Yeah.
You go in there now.
Well, we wouldn't do the switcheroo. It's like, wait a minute, I think this is rape.
You're kind of right, though. You are right.
Yeah, it
about
definitely is.
Like, I'm not trying to catch no fucking case.
Usually how it go down, he would like to watch. And pretty soon, they'd be like, I think your brother's watching us.
You're
Don't
fucking
worry.
right. He is.
He just like to watch. It's me anyway.
Couple
Yeah.
days go
Don't
by.
worry
Hey, Keith, he's on top of, hey, man, ask her, can I have some too, man?
that. Share and share alike.
She's
that's
like,
all.
hey, can my brother have some? Same person.
It's a
fuck it.
good argument.
And then you
it's
walk
the
in and
exact
you go,
same person.
Whoops. This whole thing?
Oh, I already have it out. I already have it
Whoops,
out.
what's this?
It's the exact same dick.
This ain't.
The exact same.
Exact same
It ain't
dick.
gonna suck itself.
Exact same dick.
You've already
different
tried
body.
it. You've already tried it. Double vision, girl. Whoops.
Double vision.
Whoops.
And I'm in the back. I'm in the corner. Double vision. The 49-year-old white guy. Double vision.
And then I put my dick in. Oh, this one's
hey,
different.
what's that doing there?
Hey, I'm here to party too. It's the exact same. Just kidding. Whoops. Whoops.
You girls ready? You ready
It's
for
white as shit.
Ready
Here
for,
you
ready-
go.
Yours is not that white. Ready for a
It's really
three-peat?
not.
You're dark, bro. You're Samoan and Native American. You got a lot of stuff in you. He says he's white. He doesn't look white to me. Does he look white to you? I don't know.
He could pass
could
for a lot
pass
of
for a lot
stuff.
of
stuff. Yeah.
He could pass
Pass for a lot
for,
of
you know,
Fucking
Latin.
Greek, Latin, Puerto
Fucking
Rican.
Greek? Cuban? Fucking Greek? Latin? Dirty Mexican? I don't know, man. Might have a little Asian in them. I don't know.
Yep. You could definitely be
Fucking
Greek.
Somalian?
Cuban.
You look Greek or Cuban, bro.
That's cool, man. You got more current events? Ev?
He's pissed off. I look white, you
on that.
fuck.
I'm white.
I'm fucking white. Don't you forget it. America.
Kimbo permanently recruited you to the Black Squad too.
He
Yes,
did,
he
man.
did. Yeah,
He co-signed
on
on
the
it.
Ultimate Fighter. They were having this racist dude was yelling at this black guy. Kimbo goes up, he wakes him up. He goes, "Hey man, they're fucking with our people. Come on, help me out." And Bennett was like, "What?" He goes, "Our people, man. I thought they called you the hybrid. Aren't you black and white?" He's like, "I'm not black, bro." He's like, "Ah, fuck it," and close the
I
door.
was down to fuck the racist guy up, but I'm not black.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ev?
All right, we got one more. So there was a really big boxing commission across the board meeting to go over the entire, to redefine a lot of like the unified rules of MMA and boxing and all that shit.
Okay.
There were some pretty significant changes made.
Like what?
That are going to affect a lot of fights moving forward.
Let's
So
hear
the
it.
most significant change was the scoring criteria, because you know there's always like all these fights that get scored because someone's always pressing forward and being more aggressive, even though
Octagon
they're getting
control.
their fucking ass kicked the entire time, but they somehow win.
Okay.
So they've redefined that. So basically, the only things that matter are effective striking and grappling, and only if those two are equal do you even start to judge aggression and cage control.
That's brilliant. Okay.
And then the definition of a 10-8 is also a lot more liberal. So they're going to be looking at dominant, duration of impact, all that kind of shit. Basically, a 10-8 is going to be a lot more frequent now.
That's good.
They're actually going to start using them.
That's brilliant.
Basically, a near murder.
What was it before,
Love
Brennan?
it.
Like when with
You would have to
10-8
near murder a person.
A
to get
10-8,
when you knock somebody down?
a 10-8,
exactly.
you would have to basically knock the motherfucker out, and then he's saved by the bell.
Okay.
Like it's basically almost over, but something saved you. 10-8s were so hard to come by,
Right.
And it's so stupid.
How do they score on a 10-point system when you're throwing, say, 50, you're landing 50 shots in a round? How do you come up with the 10-8 or even a 10-9 or whatever
do you
round?
mean?
So how do they score
Well, it's
that?
octagon control, grappling, striking effective. There's
Okay.
a bunch of.
But it's
factors
still
that go.
boxing rules, comes from boxing rules, which
No, because remember I said grappling.
right.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying, but with boxing, because they were using it with boxing, how does boxing score that? How does boxing score like a 10-8 round or a 10
Knockdowns.
Knockdowns.
Boxing's only knockdowns.
Not only knockdowns.
Boxing is a lot easier.
Way easier.
Yeah.
It's way easier to
Yeah,
score.
MMA is real technical. And
MMA, well, the reason MMA is tough because the commission comes from a boxing background. So takedown defense, submission attempts, submission defense, octagon control, counter punching, kicking, like they don't take a lot of that into consideration. So for them, they see a takedown. It's like that used to weigh more heavily in, if I was whooping your ass for 3 minutes of the round on doing stand up, but the other guy takes you down, he would usually win the round. They're just not as educated on it as they should be. So these are good things, though. It's a step in the right direction. What other rules have?
So
What about the 12-6 elbow? Did they work out on that?
There's a couple other ones going on. We'll get to 12-6 elbows in a second, but extended fingers, you just straight up, you can't paw like this anymore. If you're extending your arm out with your fingers open towards your opponent, foul.
Well, John Jones and Travis Brown fucked.
what?
Yeah.
Because people's poking people in the eyes?
Poking the fuck out of their ass. And like not meaning to, because it's an open glove, and that's how you want to be to stay loose. And dudes were just like,
Do you ever have your eyes poked?
no, never.
So that's going to be that's a very significant thing for someone like John Jones. Is that going to be like a real issue?
Big time,
It is.
especially if they're serious about it.
Huh.
What else you got, Ev? This is the first I've heard of this.
Yeah, you should be able to poke somebody in the eye if you're trying to rip their fucking head off.
You try to cut off that damn arrow. Why can't you poke him in the eye?
That's very true.
It makes
It'd be the end.
it
It's good for street fighting.
Fights would end way faster.
Oh, yeah.
I literally just run at the guy with clothes like this, fucking like this.
And
My logo would just be like this.
cover your eyes.
Just fucking. Not even a good fighter. I just clip the fuck out of
Yeah,
the
it would mess up the
That's a
fights.
good idea.
World champ. What else you got, Ev?
So it doesn't look.
World champ. Eyes and balls is where I go, you fucks. I win this championship.
12-6 elbows looks like it's still a thing.
So do you guys? So the 12-6 elbow, you guys are probably bored as fuck with this stuff.
No, this is cool. He said eyes and balls.
Eyes and balls, man.
Eyes and I'll go after eyes and balls. If we're not in an octagon, better protect them eyes and
If I'm in a
balls.
parking lot, head day and king.
I go for the balls, you go for the eyes.
Oh, we fighting team. What do you
Eat that dick like Kobayashi.
I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm not putting it in my mouth. I'll just
No,
drive.
I will.
Ooh.
Through the jeans, motherfucker.
All right. That's interesting.
That's not technically in your
No,
mouth.
it's not gay. If
It's
there's,
just jeans.
if there's denim in between.
Or you can just drive your foot or knee into his balls.
Nah, I like to get these old chompers on. Anyways, 12-6 elbow. So you can't. You're not. So John Jones got disqualified in a fight like this. He's undefeated. The one fight he got disqualified. He was on top of the guy, beating the brakes off this deaf dude named Matt Hamill, and he's like this.
He's deaf.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. But
So funny. I don't know why
He's
that's
been
so
getting
funny.
socked in
Beating
the side of his freaking head
beating
his whole
the
life.
brakes out this deaf dude.
How can you beat a deaf man?
he's a great fighter, though. He's a good fighter.
You don't want to
He's
start a
just deaf.
conversation like you
Just
guys
deaf.
appreciate the story. My friends and I were beating the shit out of this deaf guy. And he couldn't see too well either. But
He's the best fighter in the world. Beat the shit out of this
Yeah.
deaf guy. Check it out.
He wasn't white either.
So he
Now,
got
here's the thing.
disqualified because you're not allowed to throw 12-6 elbows down. You can throw them to the side, but you can't throw them like this.
Why's
down.
that?
You
Like
know
Dusty
why?
Rhodes
You know
them, huh?
why? Because when they're making the rules, these complete
I know why.
stupid fucks watch those like taekwondo and those weird videos where there's bricks and they were breaking bricks like this. So like, if they can do that to bricks, imagine someone's skull.
Yeah.
Well, bricks not that hard to break, you morons. It's very easy. So that's why they banned 12 to 6 elbows.
But 12 to 6 elbows are super effective, aren't they? I mean, you'd have to change the way you.
No. But a heel kick to the face, that's cool.
No, but I mean,
Like, it's so stupid. I can wheel kick you with my fucking heel that's all bone, or I can throw a shin at your face. But 12 to 6 elbow is just too much.
well, you are hitting in the back of the head, and on top of that,
Who's hitting in the back
I
of the
feel
head?
like, well, who is it? Josh, what's his name?
What are you
Travis
referring to?
Brown. I'm saying the 12 to 6 elbow. So if I go in for a double leg, right? Like the way what's his name went in on Travis Brown, and Travis Brown brought his elbow.
He did to the side.
Oh, he did do a side. He didn't.
12, we're talking 12 to 6.
Straight
when you're
down.
on top of a guy
Straight
like this.
down, yeah, 12 to 6.
How the fuck is that illegal? But I can throw this shin of pure bone as fast as I can at your fucking face, and it's all good.
Hey, can you do 12 to 8? Is that okay?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
not
12
just
to
not
8.
straight
12 to
down.
6.
12 to
Because they
8.
saw little Asian and white dudes who take Taekwondo way too serious, breaking bricks like this and boards, and they're like, "That's too dangerous."
Yeah.
That's why the rule came
You never
about.
saw me throw an elbow, but yeah, I understand.
What is that? It for the rules, though? So 12 to 6 still illegal.
Yeah.
That's
Still
unfucking
illegal.
believable. That's unbelievable.
Let me ask you this: is if 12 to 6 was legal,
Doesn't
would you
change
see,
much.
It wouldn't change the way people like.
You would see fights end faster on the ground.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Because if
Yeah,
I
you
take
would
you
then.
down,
Right. Yeah, right.
I get to mount, it's over.
There you go.
It's good. Fights are ending faster.
So would that be a good or bad thing?
good thing,
It
great
would be
thing.
a good thing.
Instead of the guy taking so much more damage, because when you're in mount, you're in trouble already.
Right.
If I can throw 12 to 6 elbows,
Finish you
you're
off
out.
real quick, yeah.
Oh, you're saying if you had somebody in the mount, you could do it that way?
Yes.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
In the mouth? Oh, man.
That
sounds
hurts
brutal.
that would be.
All your teeth is fucking gone.
Not a fun game, fellas. Not a fun game. Keep slinging them dick jokes. They don't have to fight.
So true.
Do it for me, for God's sakes.
Good for me.
Anything else, Ev?
That's a wrap, my man.
Boom. New rules. You got to drop in knowledge, Brian.
Well, I was actually going to see. I know this sounds weird. I do have a drop in knowledge, but I was going to see if maybe you guys, because I'm excited that you guys are here. Maybe you guys have something that we don't know. Can you drop some knowledge on us?
Fuck, you're in trouble, man.
Not
What
to put you
about
on-
fitness
Not to put you on the
or-
spot. Yeah, give us something about fitness that maybe we don't
You guys
know.
want to think about it? Because I got to pee on my huge dick,
Consistency.
and we'll take a 2-minute break. I got to pee on this fat spotted dick, man. I'll be right back.
Spotted is right. Let's go pee, guys, as a group. Come on.
Let's see what you're working with.
As you guys know, I'm usually the one who drops knowledge, but Hodge Twins are here, and I want
need
some
more
tips.
energy out of you.
I got to put some muscle on, and I got to get. I need my endurance up, and I want to get my fuck on. So,
Jump on a cycle.
well, that might be a good idea.
That's the easy
That's the
short
best way to
right?
do it.
Yeah.
The best way to do it. That's the best results, too.
really-
Don't you wish people could be real?
It really
like
does
when they
work.
ask like
Go
Phil
to-
Heath or someone,
Go-
just take a shitload of Decaball. That's what you need to
Yeah.
fucking do.
Go to Doc and say, Doc, my dick doesn't get hard, Doc. Give me some dick pills.
I need some dick peels or some testosterone.
Just eat like a polar bear.
Yeah.
That's why they're so big. They eat penguins.
You son of a bitch! I won't stand for this.
Yes.
I will not stand for
They
this.
eat like 86 fucking penguins in one sitting.
That motherfucker was dead serious. I was like, damn,
You
that's
know
a
how
lot of
many
things.
grams of protein that is?
I said it was so much. I said it was
Fats and
such
protein.
conviction. I said it was such conviction.
We had an 8th grader email us was like, "Hey, bro, penguins and polar bears don't live together. Callan's full of shit." Hashtag Larry from 8th grade.
Yep.
I was like, all right, man.
Eat
I saw that,
eat
yeah.
that feather pillow. It's full of protein.
Yeah.
Feather pillow with feet.
But you got, as far as supplements go, you guys have your own supplements. People, they even ask me all the time, what supplements should I pre-workout, blah, blah, blah. If you have, diet's 90% of the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only want to use supplements to enhance what you're doing.
Hence supplementation.
What do you use? Do you believe in creatine?
Oh, definitely. Creatine is like a no-brainer. Beta-alanine. And that's pretty much it. I like pre-workouts, something to give you some energy to, increase the intensity.
And if you can't eat a lot of meat, then protein supplement would come
but
in.
a lot of people
Like?
over supplement.
Like
They
whey
do?
protein, like mine, for instance. My fuck out the way protein that we sell.
What
But
do you call it?
Fuck out the way.
Get the fuck
That's
out the
fucking
way.
hilarious. Your protein's called fuck out the way?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That can only be bought at officialhodgetwins.com.
I love it.
Yeah. Fuck out the way.
But you guys take like red line or
God,
anything
it's
like
funny.
that, pre-workout
nah,
caffeine?
I just take our
own
own shit. Yeah.
So you guys also sell pre-workout? And what's in the pre-workout mix?
Oh, the same shit everybody else
Same
is doing.
shit has got my label on
Hey
it.
guys, by the way, you're shitty salesman. I go, what's in it? And this,
Same shit as everyone else?
Same old shit everybody else uses.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
like-
I guess I'll use that then. I
guess I'll just take it from fucking Walmart if it's all the same shit.
What's that called? Is that called same shit everybody else takes? before you can take fuck out the way, take same shit everybody else takes.
If you
Hey,
take,
what pre-workout is that? Same shit as everyone else? Oh, I love that same shit. Give me that. That should be the name
God.
of it.
we
Yeah.
definitely got the best tasting protein. You taste it, you be like, man, this is amazing.
Really?
But when you look at a label, pre-workout label, all pre-workout stuff had the same ingredients: caffeine, beta-alanine, creatine. It's the same stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just fuck with
Maybe
caffeine.
yeah.
I
need is
just do
caffeine.
black coffee.
Yeah.
Black coffee and
You could do
fucking
that.
get
Yeah.
them gains, boys.
Get
Yeah.
the gains.
Gains it up.
I like coffee. Well, you guys wondering how I get my gains? Coffee and Jesus Christ. I pray to the Lord.
You pray to the Lord for the gains.
I pray to the Lord.
Lord,
You guys are sir, you guys.
hey, bro. Hey, man. You guys
It's got the Holy Ghost.
I'm speaking in tongues. I'm speaking in tongues.
Why did
You
that
guys
just happen?
rely. I meant to say rely. You rely on fuck out the way. I rely on Jesus Christ.
If you died, I would just keep doing the show with them. Like, well,
Bro, I forgot.
let's just link up, fellas.
I forgot the word rely. I swear to God.
You get.
Bro,
Oh shit, he's dying.
Bro, I'm seriously getting senile. I forgot the word rely. Y'all,
I've never seen that.
and I was serious.
I know. You were searching for the word. Please get it out.
I can see the veins in your neck and everything.
I know, man.
Here's a.
God, I can't wait to show you guys what I'm working with.
Well, you got to drop in knowledge for us.
No, I was waiting for
These
them.
guys, well, their shit is basic, man. That you take pre-workout.
Mine's too long. I was going
You know what
to.
the key thing is consistency.
100%. Like we were talking about, I hate the people who are like 30 pounds, 30 days. This diet, this is all you need. As soon as I see that, I'm like, you're a fucking con artist.
Yeah.
You're full of shit. 4 hours, that's all you need in a work week. Fuck you. It doesn't work like that.
It
You're
does.
full of shit.
We've been doing this shit for like 7 years now. Over 7 years.
It's consistency. Man.
And you guys have always been gym rats, right? Not really. You woke
I had
up
a
like this.
stretch in between the ages of 23 to 31 where I didn't do shit.
Well, okay, well, stretch would be an understatement.
23
You
to
just stopped
31 is a
working
long
out.
time.
We got back into it when we was 32.
I hate looking at. I remember we used to see my wife looking at other guys, like cut guys. And I was like, she wants to fuck him.
100%.
She doesn't want to
sir.
fuck me anymore.
You had the dad bod?
Yeah.
Oh man, I had some fucked up shit. I had bitch tits, fucking
For real?
stuff. Yeah,
Both of you?
Yeah.
Damn, you guys
fat,
had a set of titties on you?
I was about
I had a
240.
set of B cups.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were 240. What are you now?
Around 215.
Okay.
Yeah. Put on some muscle and drop some fat, but yeah, that was kind of like our motivation at first.
Yeah, just want to look and feel better.
You just wanted your wife to look at you instead of all these other ripped
Plus,
up
before
dudes.
I'd be like, I'm gonna pass out when I'm on top of her, and she's like, I can't breathe. Get your big ass
And you're
off of me.
sweating.
Yeah.
Your titties are in her face.
Yeah,
God
man.
damn it.
And then all that fat's clapping and busting ass together and shit. It's just like, this is not fun. Yeah. It just sounds
And so
horrible.
what was the
Too much
first step?
sweat.
Just going, because you guys are obviously very close. So did you call him and be like, yo, bro,
It was him.
these tits are getting out of control?
Yeah.
You're like, mine too.
Yeah, and we used to work out really hard between the ages of 19 and 21. So after that long layoff, we jumped back in the gym, and my body remembered it snapped back in like 2 months.
You started eating right, I assume. Because that's the people don't realize, like, you can spend all the time in the gym, but if you're
Yeah.
balls deep in chicken McNuggets every
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
what you do in the gym does not matter.
Yeah.
It really
Right.
doesn't matter.
It don't.
Unless you have unless you're a crazy genetic freak.
Yeah,
When
like
they're
this
out
guy.
there,
Yeah.
like Bryan can eat
Thanks, guys.
cheeseburgers all day, still stay skinny.
Yeah.
Again, it's the carbs.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Most of the
there's
carbs.
a lot of things, but to the point is that the diet is the important part. Would you guys agree with that? And then supplementation and your workout are what make up the other parts of it. But I'm sure when you guys want to get in shape and lose those tits, that's what you start
Losing
doing.
tits.
Yeah.
Them tits.
Tits do not look good on a man.
Yeah.
What do you guys, as you work out, what do you guys think of like vegan diets? Is it
Well, we
possible?
tried the vegan
We did
thing.
that vegan thing.
How long?
I did for 60 days.
Yeah.
And
We saw a bunch of cows getting slaughtered, and I was like, this is horrible. I can't eat this shit anymore.
I've been there.
I became a female, and then we started.
That's a bad female impression. This is horrible. I can't do this anymore. I'm not having sex with a female.
Look at these cows.
That's a bad acting
Look
job.
at the cows like they're chopping his fucking head off, and the cows go like that. And
I like it.
So we did it for like 60 days, and
How'd you feel? Any different?
man, I lost.
size. I did. It's kind of weird. My energy level, everything was good. It's just muscle size is not.
You look like a raging pussy, right?
Yeah.
Like when all you
was
eat is
getting a lot
veggies.
small. I noticed
100%.
when I put on my clothes, my pants. I mean, I just start losing.
And you
I
don't
was
look, but you
pudgier
don't look
right here.
healthy either.
Yeah.
Like I was doing vegan for 6 hours, but literally I found myself eating way more carbs. Like I was eating falafels and hummus, and
Yeah.
I was starving, man.
Yeah.
Had fucking
There aren't a lot
celery.
of cultures that I can think of, indigenous cultures that are vegan. The only one I can think of is Southern India for the most part, but even like cultures that are primarily vegetarian, like, you know, eat a plant-based diet. So a lot of Mediterranean, like, you know, they'll eat beans and stuff like that, but they always eat some fish. They always eat cheese. They always eat some milk product. They
Yeah.
always eat yogurt. So
Right.
for the most part, if you look at like long-lived cultures, been around a long time, Armenian culture, Iranian culture,
Literally all of them. You
Middle
don't have to
Eastern,
list
they
off all
eat,
of them,
they
but-
eat. It's not that they, because a lot of times meat was hard to come by, but they always supplemented with like a milk product. And
I feel like for women it's easier to go vegan.
Yeah, it's a lot
a-
easier.
I
Like I,
think
know
it's a
women
woman
that
thing.
look great who are
here's
It's
a
a- I
dropping.
think it's
like
Here's a
80%
dropping. Here's a dropping
all
knowledge.
vegans are female.
Well, here's a great dropping
I
knowledge
have
for
no
you.
male friends who are vegan.
They find, according to Jonathan Haidt, who is an author and scientist, if you look at the most vegans are primarily professional, urban, white women.
No shit.
And the reason, there are a lot of reasons for it, but women tend to have also a much bigger what's called a disgust impulse.
Emotional
so
response,
if you create this idea that you're putting dead flesh in your body, which became this thing, women latch onto it way faster than men. Men get hungry. If I see a deer, I get fucking hungry. Women will be like, wait a minute, you know, what's going on? I remember I had to go to camp because my family was overseas, and I would see, they wouldn't feed us in summer camp, and I'd see fucking ducks in New Hampshire.
You wanna eat the duck,
I
Bill?
swear to God, bro, I'd be like, my brother, oh, that's a nice duck. I was like, a nice duck. I'll shoot that thing. I'm going to hit it with a rock and pluck it, and I'm going to roast it over an open fire.
Hey, wait. So this author and scientist.
He
spent
women,
years.
Women have a disgust mechanism.
Right.
It comes from, it's the reason they can also smell really well, because estrogen, I guess, creates a better olfactory sense where you can distinguish. And apparently that's important when you're pregnant. You got to be careful what you put in your body because you can hurt your fetus and stuff like that. So there's a whole bunch of that shit.
So this silly fuck did research to say,
well, it's
tell
part
us
of
that white girls are more vegan.
Part of a much bigger book. Thank you very much. But that was just one of the points. And so it's mostly white, urban, professional women that are vegans. You know?
I say to him, no shit, sir.
Yeah, and I just haven't seen a whole lot of healthy vegans.
I've
I'm
seen
sure
some,
you can
I've
do
seen
it.
some women who are healthy.
Yeah, I'm
For
sure you can do it. I'm
Most
not
women I
knocking
know
it.
are doing are beast. They're
Yeah.
like yogis. They're beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't knock it.
I'm not knocking
Like
it.
this
Not
is my
knocking
thing with diets. Everyone wants to knock certain people, like diets or whatever. If it works for them.
Yeah,
There's
it's good.
no
That's
diet
right.
for you.
That's right.
My diet's not gonna work for you. Well, you guys are very similar, so it's probably gonna work for him. But what works for me is not gonna work for
100%.
49-year-old Bryan Count. It just
Right,
doesn't.
right.
So people want to push these diets on it. Like I'm on a ketogenic diet, right? So all I eat is protein and fats. That's it. No sugar. None of that bullshit. It works for me, but when people ask me about it, I'm like, try it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. But then I'll have some people who have a name in the business, dietitian, to go, ketogenic doesn't work. That's why this girl lost the fight. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't work for her. Maybe vegan works for her. But anyone who tells you this is the way to do it,
The only way to
red
do
flag.
it. Yeah.
You got to experiment.
They're also
It's no
selling
one size
something.
fits all.
No, they're selling something.
You got to experiment. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, because I think diet becomes orthodoxy. It becomes like a religion, man.
Yeah, it's very
Well,
cold.
for vegans,
Very
yeah.
close.
Yeah, it's like a religion.
First thing
Matter of
they tell
fact, they're going to attack y'all's podcast after we're gone. Just like they
100%.
did Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan said that the biggest amount of venom he gets from vegans when he goes down. They're like, you mother.
I was looking at his act. I was like, I give it a couple of days before the
vegan army.
He does
vegan
not
army
give
comes
a
at him.
fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But like the difference, I don't. If someone wants to be vegan, I support it. I don't. If that makes you feel good, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If you just eat blueberries and you feel
It's the
good,
best
do
way to
that
say
shit,
it.
man.
There's also something called moderation. You know, like
Yes,
if you're moderate about things and you're living your life. I mean, if you're an athlete, it's a different story. You need more
You
stuff.
gotta find what's work.
Do you guys feel it's hard when you're on the road to eat clean?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Beast, right?
Yeah.
Because you when you perform, you're using a lot of energy. Even when you're rehearsing, it's like you burning all these calories. You just want food.
Well, Bryan and I were talking about it. It's a different kind of energy because the other day, whenever I work a lot, I get these ocular migraines, and it's like I lose vision. My eye, it's really weird. But it's only when I'm working like a straight dog, man, like crazy hours. I got it yesterday, and we came off tour, and I had this other show I had to shoot, which was a 12-hour day. And then we had to get ready for the show that was yesterday, and it just takes all this. It's not physically it's draining, but it's more mental, man. Because as an athlete, you can just power through it, but mentally, you really can't.
You
man.
can't.
You can't.
You got to take a step
It's
back.
a different type of fuel, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird, right? I wish scientists would
walk
figure
away
this shit
from
out.
it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
take a break. Like, okay, I can think again.
Yeah, you're using a different type of muscle.
Different, totally different. Very, very different.
Yeah, that's what we had to do when we was rehearsing. You know what? Fuck this. It's done. I'm over for today.
Yeah.
We'll just come back at it tomorrow.
Yeah. Then you feel better, and you're like, okay, it's flowing.
You
around
just need to kind of reset.
Yeah, one thing you can't do is tired is stand up.
No.
If you don't have the energy and
You
giving
learn
off
how to
that
use your
glow,
energy.
that's
Well, the
just
crowd
not
can
gonna come
sense
off.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
We've had our shows in Phoenix. My first show was good, but my energy was a little weird. And then the second show energy, I was crunk as fuck. Well, then the crowd feels exactly.
They feel it.
what
They
you're
say
going
it.
through.
We'll nap up. We'll nap up. We'll take some hard
we're
naps.
some napping.
And when I say we'll take, I'm not talking about. I'm not sleeping on his chest. We sleep in separate rooms. But the point is,
we go ass to ass sometimes.
let's nap up. Ass to ass.
Never balls to butt. Always ass to ass.
Yeah. Always ass to ass.
We'll go feet to head.
Feet to head. Yeah. And if we have a
Straight
cold,
69.
If we have a cold, if we're sharing a tent, we'll go feet to head.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you got to nap. You got to take a nap if you're tired. That's how you get your
Sleep
second
is
win.
priceless.
And stretch.
You gotta plan. You gotta take your time with. You can't. It's something you can't rush either. You can't cram it all into a couple days. You gotta do this over weeks, months.
What do you guys think of stretching? Are you stretchers? Are you yogi guys? What do you do?
I'm an eater.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, most guys aren't into stretching though, huh?
Hey guys, you want to talk about yoga?
You know what?
Can you guys do the splits?
God, hey, look at
You
hey
know
fellas.
what? Listen,
I tried yoga. I was like,
Yeah, there's nothing worse than stretching.
How about that?
Hey, you guys like to stretch? Or?
yeah, we did that
That's
on
a creepy question. Watch
yeah,
this.
we was on
CNN, right? And we were
HLN.
showing workout moves, right? And then this guy comes up. Can you go over some stretching? I was like,
what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I would have went, sir, you're not my friend. I will see everyone later. I had one guy come up to me, he goes, hey, there's this new gym. It's called the Stretch Lab. You just stretch. I went, you what? He goes,
There is, too.
There is. That's what it's called.
Stretch
It's in
Lab.
Santa Monica.
It's called the Stretch
He goes,
Lab.
people just come in, we stretch them out like, hold on, you have an entire gym. There's no weights. He goes, no. I go, why the fuck would I go in there? He goes, because we like to stretch you out. I went, yeah. So let's see. Can you schedule me? I don't know. The first of fucking never. I will never be in there.
That's what I do
All you do is
before my
stretch people.
workout.
what's the membership fee?
$500 a month, and we're gonna stretch the fuck out.
California is such a weird place that way.
And
you
the
know what
business is booming. Booming. Make sure you get your green juice on the way out. You all stretch. Fuck you.
And of course, it's called Stretch Lab. When you say Stretch Lab instead of yoga, which is yoga works because it sounds ancient and it sounds Hindu and it's got some wisdom to it. So people are like, fuck, I guess.
No, yoga's legit as fuck.
I guess I'll stretch for an hour and a half.
No,
yeah.
Stretch lab. I'm talking one leg in the air.
I've seen
just
it.
like this.
I've seen it, bro. I was like, really? Who doesn't have a job? Anybody unemployed in here? If you have time for that, something's up. Something's up, man. That's crazy.
Stretch lab.
Stretch Lab.
I like to
Stretching
support
It
local
is creepy
businesses,
though.
but
You
fuck
guys stretch. hey, let me ask you guys a question. You guys flexible or what?
That was a
always
weird
creepy.
question, B.
Yeah. Can you guys
Hey,
do?
guy,
You
dead
guys do the
serious. You guys like
splits?
to stretch and stuff too? How do you stretch? Dead serious.
You know what? I saw the weirdest thing. I'm driving back, getting some food, right? And this is guy in front of the hotel laying on his back. You can tell he just got done jogging, and he's like on his back doing his legs like
Doing the scissors.
And as the cars is going by, he's like looking in the cars like this.
Weird.
That's called cruising.
That's exactly what he was doing.
I was like, I was finna call, can you come check this shit out?
Look at this silly fuck. Right?
Or look at this guy. Look at this guy
dude is-
shopping for dong.
I think that's what he's doing, man.
Yeah.
I think he was looking for a plug for his ass.
I think he was looking
His 3-piece set was hanging out the front. You guys didn't see that shit.
He was looking too hard inside them damn windows.
His
He was
plug.
like, you like, huh? You like?
Do you like my legs?
All right, Evan, we got so many. It might be one of the most fan questions, active fan questions we've had for you guys. Yeah, your fans came out
Fan
in
question
bunches.
heavy. We got a fan question.
What do you got, Ev, man? You got them right, Kate?
Yep, we're all good, man.
Let's do it.
All right, first one. How hard has it been to balance the YouTube channel, your personal life, stand-up, and opening a gym? What's been the most difficult part about what's been the most difficult part about starting your own gym?
You got to start your days early. It's not enough hours in a day to take care of all that.
So what time you guys get up?
We haven't did a YouTube video in 2 weeks now because of
Oh, you fucked up.
I haven't been in the gym in a week. You got to prioritize.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm focusing on this, and then, when I get back home, I can start doing YouTube and, working out again.
Go to Stretch Lab.
Yeah.
Good stretch.
I got some free passes. I got some free passes.
Stretchville.
I got free passes.
Yeah, start doing stretch videos. Let me know how many hits you get.
It's so funny, dude.
All right, next one. You guys are AAA employee legends for getting caught recording your videos in the office. Do you feel like your AAA termination boosted your drive and motivation to be where you're at today?
Well, I was thinking about committing suicide after that shit.
I mean, it gave us time to do YouTube.
Yeah.
If we had never lost that job,
Yeah.
YouTube would have never happened.
So you were recording some of your YouTube videos inside AAA?
Yeah, get this. We didn't have time for YouTube, right? So they had conference rooms. They had a floor that was completely vacant. There was nothing on the walls. So we were going on our lunch break and shoot YouTube videos.
And we never told people where we was at. It's no signage.
Type move.
Right.
So what it came down to, the economy tanked. They was overstaffed.
Yeah.
So that was a way for them to get rid of us,
Yeah.
basically. Which they did us a huge favor.
Hell yeah.
course
Best
they
thing
did.
that ever happened.
So they
to me.
basically said, you guys are using our facilities and you're fired.
They said it was inappropriate for the workplace because we're cursing in the videos.
But nobody
Understandable.
fucking knows where we at.
Did someone
Yeah.
rat? How did they find out?
Some other guy we got to go on
Snitch.
YouTube.
Yeah.
He did a YouTube video
Bashing AAA.
bashing AAA.
Yeah.
He used us as tags in his video to get more hits.
Fucking idiot.
So there's our video showing up beside his. Oh, they work here too. Let's look at that
Hey,
video.
did he film it in the same area as you guys?
No,
No,
he did it at home.
Oh, that'd be classic.
Yeah. He did his at home, talking shit on, AAA. Got him fired.
They did you guys a solid though, man.
They
Best
did.
thing that ever happened to you. Look at you
Best
now.
thing, yep.
Yeah.
What else you got, Ev?
Thank you, AAA.
All right, well, this should go down a good road. Tell us a story about when you guys were about to try to become porn stars.
Oh,
Is that
fuck.
real?
I was going to save it for my stand-up, man.
I can see
We
you
was
guys.
actually writing that out. It's a true story.
Yeah.
I needed the fucking money real bad.
The only thing that kept us from going through with it, I was like, I can't do this. What if mom sees this? And then Kevin's like, Mom doesn't watch porn.
That's a legit point, sir.
Somebody might just throw it.
Our cousins do.
Yep.
Did you guys get an offer though? Or someone because I can
was
see you
an
two
ad.
doing work.
We took some pictures. It
No,
wasn't-
we didn't take. Well,
We wasn't nude, but we started getting a bunch of calls.
You guys took some like just in towels, like the two of you, like double dare,
Double dare.
double dare.
We double dare you.
We're here to dick you down.
It was. It was so long ago. It was in the Orange County Register, and that's how you look for jobs back then in the paper.
Yeah.
You don't do that now, but that's how long ago it was. And it was an
guys
ad in the
consent-
Orange County Register, and I was like, "We need the money, man."
You guys would have done what? You guys would have cleaned shop.
I know.
Yeah.
This is the only bad mistake I've heard so
mean,
far
Now
from
if
you
I
two.
do it, I would clean shop big time.
Yes,
Hodge Twins starring in Balls Deep 1.
balls deep one.
Balls deep.
Could do a
one.
series.
These guys
It'd be a
mean
franchise.
business.
Balls Deep 2. Then you get tired of Balls Deep, you go to Cream Pies 1.
There it is.
I feel like there's no longevity in that. You know what I'm saying? Like that road doesn't end well for you
Yeah,
two
it
if you went down
doesn't.
that road.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen an old porn star? They
Well,
look like
if I go into
pure
distribution,
shit.
I can make some money.
Yes, if you own the rights, but I
Yeah,
guarantee you two Playboys aren't going to own the rights if you started back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
They would have
yeah.
used you two like mules.
yeah.
Blue
like,
eyes.
Like drug mules.
Blue
I'll
eyes.
be doing lines right now. So
Yeah.
Oh, you, hey fellas, you ain't going just straight to guy on female. You doing some guy on guy to break your foot in the door. You getting your dick sucked.
I didn't know that. Hey, man, why you?
You know what? I was at Target, right? And my manager, he was gay. But he was married. But everybody knew he was gay, right? And I got to talking about I went to a porn audition. He says, you know what, Kevin? You know who makes the most money? I was like, what, Rudy?
Rudy.
Gay porn.
Rudy's lying. Rudy's lying.
Like you could just
for
switch
sure
over.
the girls make the most money. Girl on guy makes the most money. But they say to, like, if you're an upcoming young guy, you ain't jumping right into Asa Akira. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
You have to handle old
You gotta
Billy
work
over
your way
here.
up first.
Yeah. By work your way up, that means dudes assholes.
Yeah, getting plowed and you plowing out some ass and
Yeah.
God.
As long as you wear a condom.
The
I don't
only
know
way
what
you can
the
get
big
to
deal
your
is.
dreams, sucking dick, fellas. Sucking dick, smashing asses.
Damn.
Jesus well, you guys made the right choice.
Guys,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Take my card. We'll talk later.
Brian actually has a business
I'm
on
on
the
a side business in my garage.
Why I know so much about this? I'm a fluffer.
There it is.
I fluff the fellas before they go out.
Start out getting you loose, get you moving around.
Like, hey, man, I'm having a hard time getting hard. Can you suck me a little?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Just head on down to the stretch lab. They'll figure it out for you.
Yeah, it's called mushroom tip.
What else you got, Ev?
Blue eyes, dark skin, white cum. Sorry, man. I'm just coming up with late. I'm coming up with
The Hodge Twins starring Icing.
icing.
It's just you two just dude.
Yeah, we got it. You don't have to like explain. The fuck, man.
Well, no, it's a clip.
Yeah.
It's an Instagram clip of him just staring
Yeah,
at
I
the camera.
know, but
It's like bazooka.
I know, bro, but I get it. Like it's starring icing. You could have left it that, and you're like, hey, yeah, you got a good dude.
Well, no, because that's the preview. All you see is them like, and these rockets are loaded.
Okay, man. I get it.
And these guns aren't empty.
All right. We look down, and Brendan's got a heart on. Like, what's going on,
This
man?
huge heart on. I'm like, what else do you guys do with that?
No.
You guys are thinking about what exactly?
He thought he was straight this whole time.
Like, did you guys write out a plot and stuff? Can you go over it for me? What else you got up?
All right.
That got weird.
Super weird.
Seriously, you guys want to make a porno? Let's talk.
How is it working with your brother? Obviously, the Hodge Twins are hilarious and have a good chemistry, but are there days when you guys want to punch each other in the face?
They do punch each other in the
yeah.
face on the street.
Try to kill this motherfucker.
I'm going to kill you, motherfucker.
And 2 hours later, we're shooting YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That's
With a big
right.
knot with knots all over here.
That's brotherly love, though, man.
You're throwing bones at each other's heads. That's fucking crazy.
That's brotherly love.
But it's like this. When I hit him, I'm like, I'm gonna hit you soft, motherfucker. So I just like graze him.
Yes.
He didn't graze me, motherfucker. It's like it's weird.
That's crazy.
That's brother, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you do.
Well, you and Jay used to go at it.
We
right?
used to go out like cats and dogs. That's what brothers do, man.
Yeah.
Like you're not brothers unless you're fucking fighting.
right.
That's good shit.
What else you got, Ev?
Have you ever been involved in a twins-only orgy of some kind?
Fucking missed that boat. I was hoping.
We
Is that-
banged this woman together, you remember? Remember we answered that ad in the paper?
No, the Orange County Register. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was a horny, just disturbed guy.
How old are you? How old are you guys at this time, though?
I'm 42 now.
No, I'm saying
I'll be
back
40.
then.
I was like 19, 20. It was-
Okay, carry on. I'm in.
And
We all
I remember
I'm in board.
it was like this number you call. You give them your description. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because this is stand up.
Perfect material.
Yeah,
right?
for a stand up. But I called this number. I gave my description, and I was like, "You pay money, right? Like $5 or whatever."
It's back when pages were out.
Yeah, that's how long ago this was, right? And
He
I
wasn't
put in
born
an
yet.
ad, and this guy calls me back. I'm like, I'm waiting 3 days for somebody to leave a message saying they're interested. And when I get that message, it's a guy. He's like, "Look, I'm not gay or anything, and you sound real hot. I just want you to fuck my wife, and I won't watch." So I call him up, right? I'm
Good
like,
man.
"Yeah, this sounds cool."
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your wife.
Yeah.
So I call it up, and he's like, "Yeah, come on over. I'm actually." He was a lawyer,
Yeah.
right?
People, they was filthy rich.
Right. And I said, "Hey, I'm not. This first time doing this. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, you don't know if it's a
Doing to
trap.
make sure you're like John Dahmer or whatever his
Yeah,
name
eating
is."
black
Jeffrey
man
Dahmer.
soup for the next 2
Yeah.
months.
Yep.
Yeah, so I said, "Can my twin brother come along?" He's like, "Sure, more the merrier." I'm like, "Yes." So long story short, man.
He's looking for a gangbang.
Yeah, we gangbanged his wife.
Did you?
That's
Yeah.
Did he jack off in the corner?
Of course he did.
Of course.
Did he try slipping his digits into your...
And I was wondering, I was like, okay, this guy I can't tell the story. It's gonna kill my stand. Fuck it. This guy, I was thinking he couldn't get it up or anything, right?
Right.
So we went up. It was doing his wife, and he just busted in there like 10 minutes while we into it.
You're fucking right.
And this dude's dick was like my arm.
Damn right. Oh, he had a piece on him.
Frankencock.
Oh, he had a piece on him. He had a piece on him.
Yeah, and I was wondering when I was fucking, I was like, I can't feel shit.
Oh, so he dwarfed both you guys.
Yeah, he bored her ass out.
I stuck my dick in. I mean, I was watching him. I was like, I wonder why he's taking so long.
Oh, he getting ready in the back,
like,
fellas.
He was like, push harder. You're almost inside of me.
Yeah, then Kel said, Keith, what the fuck took you? You was on top of it like fucking like 30 minutes.
I was like, man,
I can't fucking feel anything.
That's because the closer's about to come in.
Yeah.
boys.
Closer,
The
that's right.
And he came in and just started. What did he do? Start slinging that big old baseball
just
bat around.
exploded in her face.
God damn!
And I just backed up. I was like, Jesus, look at all that semen.
Look at all that
It was
semen.
a horrible experience.
All that semen.
And after all of this,
You make good money.
I ain't make shit. I just wanted to fuck. But anyway, I walked out.
That's a
right?
bad business, man.
And look, think about it. She sucked us off and everything. While we walking out, they're looking at each other. Oh, baby, I love you too. And they're kissing. I'm like, Kevin, look.
Oh,
This
boy.
is fucked up.
Yeah, those are swingers. Those are guys that get into that. So
real pros.
You know what I did that was really fucked up?
Oh, you gonna tell me that?
I fucking lost my erection. I said, you know what? I'm not busting in this shit. I can't
Right.
feel anything. The condom came off and I left it in her.
Well, you know what? What
That
are you
was
going
real
to do?
fucked up.
No, I don't know. You're gonna,
She had no
what might
idea.
be more fucked up is saying, hey, man, let me fish around in there. I got to get my condom.
I was like,
You know
I was
what I
like,
mean?
Kevin,
I was
where's
like,
the condom?
I was like, Keith, you think I should tell him? He said, no, just get the fuck out.
Nah, his big old anaconda dick will find that thing.
Oh, you
Yeah.
I think
She
she's
was
fine.
fucked.
Was she hot though?
She was okay. This guy, he was like bald right here, salt and pepper. I think he was in his mid-50s,
Yeah.
and she was probably the same age.
Oh, mid-50s.
Big
No, I
boob
think
job
she-
and
Yeah,
good, though.
your standard
She looked-
Orange County housewife.
In
There you
shape.
go.
Yeah,
I remember
Face
walking
like
upstairs.
fucking
I remember
this.
walking upstairs. I was like, should I say it?
What?
I was like, where are the fucking kids at?
Yeah.
No
And he
kids.
says, don't worry about it. They're at Granny's house.
Amazing. Because I've had, when I come off
mom's
stage,
about to get dick
I'm sure
down.
you've had
Couple
this.
black guys.
Mom's about to get dick down. We got two black guys coming over. You're gonna have to stay with grandma for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come in and
Mom's gonna
splooge all over her face.
Well, I've had when
Mom's a whore.
I know you've had this, and I've had it. Like coming off stage, you will get sometimes a husband who's like, "Hey, listen, if you want to take a run at my wife, you get that, or you get, you'll get that kind of stuff. You get those hints while you're taking pictures with people.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah,
it's usually a girl who's,
It's usually a troll.
Yeah,
Let's be
it's
honest. It's
usually-
usually a warlock, and her
like-
husband's like, "Listen, I'd love for you to take for a spin. Get the fuck out of my face."
Well, a girl came back one time I was in Philly and put her number in my pocket and said, if you want to have a good time, my husband would love, you can, and my husband would love some video evidence. And she put her, and I was like, nah.
You can't video.
I was like, yeah.
You can't videotape
She was a
it.
big girl, too.
I've never done it, but I have no problem if his, let's say she was a smoke show, just a dime piece, and the husband's like, "Yeah, take it for a spin." I'm like, "If you want, man." And if he's in the corner, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
just can't see him.
Don't touch me. Yeah, make sure the lights are off.
No
on
eye
on
contact with him.
Or just be in the closet.
Yeah.
Like, just don't tell me where you're at. Just hang out in the closet or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
Even under the bed, I'm cool. Don't grab my ankle.
Well, I know a dude, and you know him too, who used to have his girlfriend, because he's a real voyeur. He had his girlfriend. They'd go down to the bar, and he'd sit at the end of the bar, and she would pick a dude up, and then he would go up to the hotel room and hide in the closet. She'd bring the dude up, have sex, see you later, and then he'd come out.
sounds hot.
That's crazy when you get
I'm not
older,
mad
like
at
your
that.
sex lives become so dull, so you
Yep.
start doing all this
You got to
shit.
shake things up.
Or just do what everyone else does. Cheat on your wife. What's wrong with you guys, man? Why you gotta get so weird about it? Don't be a scumbag. Don't be a dirtbag. Just cheat on your wife.
That's so fucking funny. Don't be so gross. Just
Don't be
cheat.
so
Just
fucking
cheat.
weird.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, put me down like an old racehorse. If I'm ever like, listen, hey girl, go get that gun and I'm gonna hide in the closet and jack off while he fucks your brains out. I hope my wife's just like, remember that time you just put me down, man.
Sure.
If I'm ever the old guy in the closet jacking off to a younger guy fucking my wife,
We're all gonna be
busting
old.
it's
nuts on your
over.
feet.
It's over, man.
Apparently, it taps into your competition, your competitive.
Nah, I got enough of that in me. I'm all set.
I just sit in the closet and cry. can't believe you're enjoying the Hodge Twins that much. I bought you a house and everything. You guys are so aggressive.
I would just be in the closet with headphones on, eating Doritos and my undies, watching a rerun of Seinfeld or something while she gets banged out. Just who the fuck is eating in the closet? That's my husband.
The Hodge Twins, all that lean muscle mass, I never grew. How do you get all those gains?
It's the game.
And I'm crying but coming at the same time. Gains! Oh! White worms.
Some ropes.
Ropes. Here come the ropes. Ropes. Protein.
What else you got?
I'm losing
Ev?
my gains. Sorry, guys. Man, I wanted just to say that I apologize for this show. And
You're the one that takes it down this weird road. You went on
these fucking guys started it, and you have been terrible too. So I want to apologize to all our listeners for this. This has been vulgar. It's beneath me, and I can't believe my career has ended this way.
However, those warlocks and husband combo we're talking about, Callan's wide open. He will be in.
I'll be in
Levity
Oxnard.
Live, Oxnard.
I'll be in Oxnard this Thursday.
Where girls have horns. Come on out.
Levity Live. Bryan Callan, touch me after the show. Anyway.
What else you got, Ev?
Do you guys rehearse before answering questions and giving advice, or do you just choose an email and run with it on the spot?
Just run with that shit.
Yeah.
That's the
Time
best.
to rehearse.
Yeah, no time. That shit is just live, unedited, uncut, uncircumcised, all that shit.
But like you guys are doing so many, I'm sure we get the same thing here because we do fan questions twice a week. You're getting a lot of repeats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that.
Because at our live shows, we'll do live fan questions, and then like he'll always go, before we do this, don't ask Brent if he's gonna fight, and don't ask him about this girl they slept. Let's just not go there. It helps out so much.
Yeah.
It really does. We got to start. Yeah, I didn't do that this time. But
No, please start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please pick that back up.
You're
What
right.
else you got, Ev?
All right, we got one more. Was there a moment in your bodybuilding journey where you felt like giving up? If so, what was the motivation that made you continue on?
No, I've stayed pretty much motivated because I know where I came from before I started.
And I don't want to be that guy again
Yeah.
with the tits sagging and.
Yeah, no.
You guys might be funny if you just let yourself go and just had huge tits.
Oh, yeah. It'll be hilarious.
He's so funny.
Fuck that.
I would laugh my ass
I
off.
looked at a fucking bra.
Yeah.
With some taco meat on
Yeah,
my
exactly.
No,
That's I'm
what
looking
I,
for
what
on
I
YouTube.
noticed, what I liked about you is the first thing I noticed, I was like, these dudes look like they're in shape. They're good looking dudes. And
They're funny.
usually that comes with, like you were saying in the beginning of the show, it comes with sort of a
Expectation.
Yeah, an expectation of being
Preconceived
a guy
notions.
who's probably more into his look and is not as funny. And then I was watching you guys become these silly geese, a couple of fucking
That's why
silly
people love it,
geese.
man.
And I love that shit. So
Yeah.
Well, you guys killed it on here. They can, if people are looking for your live show, you're at Irvine tonight, and then where do you go from there?
I hate plugging shit. but
Nah,
fuck
do it, brother.
Plug it.
People are gonna want to see you guys.
Let's see here. Well, we got a site. It's not ready yet.
Oh, that's good.
It'll be up in a week. Okay, fuck it. All right.
So you got Irvine tonight, Irvine Improv,
Right. We're going to be at, I can't talk. Can I pronounce this? Helium.
Helium,
Helium in Philly.
good club. I've been there.
great club.
Great
Okay,
club. I've
September
done it a lot.
20th. Yeah. Then Levity Live in West Nyack. That's New York.
Nyack. Where's that at? New York?
Yeah. Never been there. So
Upstate.
Levity Live. That's on 9/21, and then we're in Baltimore on 9/22.
Boom, and they can get all that info. You guys have a website, I'm sure.
Yeah,
right?
it's going to be at HodgeTwinsTour.com. It should be up and running.
And then but on Instagram you post the same shit, right?
Same shit.
Was that official Hodge Twins?
Official Hodge Twins. Facebook is The Hodge Twins, and Twitter is at Hodge Twins.
Boom, Fire Kid Army, go find these guys. There's
Oh, yeah, I
some-
forgot about Snapchat. Hodge_twin.
You got aggressive with that.
Hey, I'll do you. Hey, you guys got to make them all the same. I'll do you a solid.
Somebody keeps taking it.
Yeah. I
got
wanted
mine.
just Hodge Twins, but some fucktard took it.
You can work on that. You can make that happen. I'll
Yeah.
tell you guys after
I love
the show.
fucktard as a word.
But guys, we can't thank you enough. Thanks for coming on. You guys
Hey.
are killing
Yep.
it.
Come
Continued
see
success. Brian's Levity Live.
Levity Live in Oxnard this Thursday, this Friday.
And then we're doing the Fight Companion with Joe Rogan Saturday night, you filthy animals. Also, while you guys are listening to this, we're dropping the women's tanks and tees, the dad hats, the Keto Kid shirts, and Abbott Kenny Fight Club tanks. So there you go. tfatk.com. This is the Fighting Kid. We're out.